Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just talked for a solid 2 minutes with my mic turned off. I'm out of here, dude. I'm so fucking done. All right. Thank you. I'm so glad you said something, Sasha, because if you didn't, I would have just talked and talked for like 2 hours with my mic unmuted. And no one would have been the wiser until I went to check the VOD, and it was just a 2 hour long VOD of me flapping my lips silently. Yeah. All right. Oh man. That's bad. That's really bad. And I don't know if anyone can read lips, but when I started the stream, I was like, all right, we're not capturing anything. That's intentional. For once, that's not a mistake. And and of course, the one time that wasn't a mistake, by mistake I mute myself. So that's the quality of life we've come to expect from the Fortune Croaky stream. But okay, what was I saying? What the hell was it? Oh, I was saying so rather than like reschedule today's stream, delay it something while I figure out what game to play, I figured we could just kind of hang out, figure out what we want to do. If there's a game y'all want to see me play, then I'll like put that into consideration. And in the meantime, maybe we could just like obsess over Project Moon video games. So, the thing with Library of Ruina is that I feel like if we're gonna play a game, that's the game I should be playing right now. Because Limbus comes out in a week and we want to finish Ruina before then, if possible. It might not be possible, but if possible, we want to finish Ruina first. The thing is, I would have to make 20 to 46 different builds because depending on whether we can recycle some of them later on, we might be able to get away with only 20 actually. Um, because like okay, Library of Ruina spoilers, so mute me if you don't want to get spoiled. I also kind of want to go back to the tiny cam because I don't like having my face look massive on. But so for the like final stretch that I believe that we are in, we have to do what Malkuth, Odd, Yasad, Netzach, and each of those has a fight. But I'm assuming that once we finish all four of those and we move on to Tifereth, Gebra, Chesed, there's a chance they'll let us reuse the builds that like Gebra, not Gebra, that Malkuth, Yasad, Hod, Netzach were using. And if that's the case, then we only need to make 20 builds, which is much better compared to 46. What's going on, Oda? So yeah, if that theory is correct, then we only need 20 builds for Library of Ruina. The thing is, because with Ruina we're going emote only, I feel like it would be kind of boring for you guys, and it wouldn't be that like interesting for me to get on stream and like make 20 builds while y'all are just shoving emotes down my throat and I'm choking on them. Instead, I was thinking I would do those builds off stream. So off stream, I'll try to make 20 of the best builds I can come up with. And then we would stream and try to do it. I imagine you don't want to know how many builds you need to make. Yeah, I I don't know. It would save me some effort to know, but I think we're better off just not getting into it. So, well, it's either 20 or 46 Bina, um, minus Bina, Roland, and Gebra. So it's 43 or it's 20. But I think my theory, I don't know if you heard it, Oda, was that when we beat Malkuth, Yasad, Hod, Netzach, and don't tell me if it's right or not, but we might be able to recycle those builds that we used on those floors for like Gebra, Tifereth, Chesed onwards. Um, so if that's the case, we only need 20. If that's the case. And so what I was planning to do was off stream make 20 builds and then on stream on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday we would probably just do 2 Ruina streams. We would have like a Wednesday Thursday Library of Ruina marathon. We would get as far as we can and we would leave no regrets. So if we didn't manage to finish Library of Ruina before Limbus comes out, then no big deal. But we will make our best effort. But today, like, I haven't made the builds yet, and I don't really want to do that on stream, in all honesty, because I feel like I would be able to, like, kind of think better off stream, and I feel like doing it on stream wouldn't be that entertaining for you guys, so I think it's win-win. Um, that didn't make any sense to me, but it's probably right because you're smart. Yeah. Thanks, Sasha. Thank you. Yeah, we can watch the gacha mechanics video. So actually, I do have a window open here that you guys can't see right now. I have the Project Moon official YouTube. I have the Limbus Company website, and then I have the Limbus Company Twitter. Although I'm not logged into Twitter, so we would have to just scroll down. We can't like look at just the media tab or anything. Um, but yeah, so we can obsess over Limbus Company because I've been doing that for the past couple days. So yeah, no Ruina today. Also I'm open to doing a non-Project Moon related thing today. So if there's like a game that you want to see me play, like I don't know, Darkest Dungeon, Vampire Survivors, or a new game like Yakuza 0, um, I would be willing to take that into consideration. Although in complete honesty, I'm not super in the mood to like play a game right now. So I'm totally cool with just doing a just chatting thing. Honestly, it was also like, you know, those people who react to meme videos, they must have a pretty good time. That seems pretty chill. But also, I don't know if I want to like go down to that level. I feel like people would be upset with me if I did like a meme video reaction stream. So maybe not. I can just watch those on my own time anyway. But I don't know what's going on with my hair either. I showered earlier and it's like so poofy. Try not to laugh. Oh yeah, try not to laugh. Except a lot of meme compilations I see, it would be more like try not to talk shit about the memes and be like these are awful. But I feel like I'm a big complainer in that field. But yes, so we can start off with some Limbus Company microanalyzing. We have plenty of that we could do. We have trailers. We have the gotcha trailer. Also, I did kind of like go back and figure out a couple things, or I think I figured out a couple things that were like confusing about some of the earlier trailers. So we could revisit those. We could also revisit some of the demo play. Um, we don't have to do a lot of that. I think we also never actually watched the gameplay portion of the 1.7 trailer. But yeah, Limbus hype. Woo! Super late. 10 minutes into the stream. Uh yeah, let's start off with this video. So I will get the quality up to 1080p. I will put the playback speed on 0.5. And now I think I watched this once with Japanese subtitles, and then I watched like half of it again with English subtitles. But everything pretty much makes sense. There was one part of it, and we will get to it pretty soon, that I was very excited about, and then everything else was kind of like, okay, so that's how it works. So we will get to see, but it explains some stuff that we saw earlier on in like previous streams where we were looking at Ruina stuff, and I will like pull some of that up as we go along. The battle pass, it's just a battle pass. It's like Cookie Run Kingdom or Fortnite or whatever, where there's like free shit you can get from it, and then if you pay, you can get extra stuff with the battle pass. But the E.G.Os that are locked to the battle pass are free to play, so you will be able to, it looks like, get an E.G.O through the battle pass without spending any money. Okay, so this is just kind of a rundown of the gacha system. This, I guess, is like the animation for when you do a temple. You get a big ball of chains. Identities of higher grades are less likely to be extracted, so yeah, there's a rarity system. And, okay, so right there, you can already tell that this is going to be Sinclair, because each character has their own symbol. So let me find that. Where was it? They had like the list of all the characters, and each one has like their They're also like shown in the character specific trailers. But where is it? Like, can't see them there either. Is it this? Show me it. Show me the money. Come on, man. Okay, well, so this is something we're gonna revisit later on. But holy shit, where did it go? Oh, it's on the Twitter. That's where it was. Yeah, I was looking at it earlier on. Um right here. Okay. Yeah. So you can see I'm gonna like did I move myself so that it's easier to see? Okay. So you can see like behind every character's head they have their own unique symbol. And so this is Emil's symbol is like the egg with a vine in it. My mouse capture not on? I need to capture my capture cursor is on. I don't know what the issue is. Oh, it's because I wasn't clicked on the tab. So yeah, so this is Emil's symbol. It's like the little egg. So at this point, you already know what character you're getting. So like, if you got Hong Lu, it would be like this weird eyeball planet. If you got Ryoshu, it would just say Shinra Ensho in Japanese, which is pretty funny that they all have like symbols and then hers is literally just kan. Um, but yes, and then I guess it's like a voice line, so it's kind of like an idol game. Yeah, and then even the way that they like the animation for when you summon it, it's like an idol game. It's like when you summon a character in fucking Idol Master. But yeah, so there's Emil. He's doing a Sekiro cosplay. He tried to cut his arm off, but I guess he failed. That's his commitment to the cosplay bit. Yeah, and then you can see his icon's still there. Alright, yeah, so then I guess the E.G.O shards that you get are character specific. Dumbling? Hello? What? Dumbling? So anyway, I think the E.G.O shards are character specific. So obviously for a rarer character you get more E.G.O shards. So for this like Yisong, they get 50. For this that's Otis, right? You get 15. And then 3 for like the common characters. So that's like rare, SR and SSR. Yes. And they each have their like unique symbol on it. And then, so you can exchange E.G.O shards for identities or E.G.Os that you don't own. But because they're character specific, what I'm assuming is you can only exchange it for that character's identities or E.G.Os that you don't own. So it's like if you have 50 E.G.O shards for a Yisong, then you can probably trade those for like a Yisong identity or a Yisong E.G.O. But if you like don't care about Yisong, or if you like have Yisong E.G.O and identity that you like already, then I guess the alternative is you would exchange the shards for thread, and then they explain what you use thread for later on. But yeah, so it's kind of interesting because then if you keep getting the wrong characters in the gacha, then you can't exchange the E.G.O shards for a character that you actually wanted. So like if I, for example, if I really don't want Rodion, but I keep getting copies of Rodion, like different identities of Rodion or something from the gacha, but then I really want Faust, you can't exchange the Rodion E.G.O shards for Faust, is my theory. Um so it literally only means that you can like build that character more and you can get more E.G.Os and identities for them. Okay, so then this is... Those are E.G.O shards. And I guess that's the screen for converting into thread. And you can also get it in mirror dungeons, although I don't see E.G.O shards anywhere here, so maybe it's like in these little boxes. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what it seems like to me. You can upgrade Sinners and E.G.O to make them more powerful and unlock new skills. Okay, so for this, the fucking numbers are so confusing. So I tried to watch some of the combat like gameplay videos to understand what some of these numbers are. Um, actually, I want to pull one up so that we can get into that too. I feel like I watched so many of these that I kind of know what's going on now. So I remember being super fucking confused at this screen, right? And how there's like, okay, there's the coin here, there's a number here, there's numbers here, there's this number here, there's like these coins here, and then there's the effects. So each of these effects, like I feel like now we actually like have an understanding of what's going on. So from what I've seen, it looks like this number here is the base number of the coin. So that has 4 power. And then if you flip it and it lands on heads, you get this +2. So that becomes 6 power. And now these are like the number of times you flip the coin. And what it seems like is you just flip the same coin that number of times. So unlike in Library of Ruina, where a card will have like different dice on it, so it'll have like 3 different dice, it seems like this is just you have one coin and then you have a number of times that you flip it. So you flip this coin 3 times. And I think this number on the right is a range. So I think that's actually a hyphen. It's not like a fraction. And I think it's you can do 12 to 24 damage with that attack. So I think this is like the range of potential damage you can deal. Yeah. And then for these effects, I remember reading this effect before and it didn't make any sense. But now that we understand how stagger works, I think this is like stagger related. So the way this effect works is half of the damage you deal. So first of all, the number, the Roman numeral here corresponds to the coin. So I think this is the effect of the first coin. This is the effect of the second coin, and this is the effect of the third coin. And for this specific attack, they all have the same effect. But the effect that they have is that for half of the damage you deal, the line, like the stagger line, moves back. So if you deal 30 damage, then this stagger line moves back by 15. So, like, for example, if you get staggered when you're at 120 HP, but you do 30 damage with this attack, now you don't get staggered until you're at 105 HP, which is a really interesting effect. So, like, this specific attack, and I guess other attacks might have it too, but they have, like, an ability where it makes it harder for yourself to get staggered. And since it triggers on each coin, then if you're doing, like, 666, then that stagger's moving back by 9. So, can we see this in action? Because I actually want to see if the amount of damage they deal falls between 12 and 24. And I think that actually is also dependent on if it clashes or not. Oh, and then also, yeah. So there was, when it's a clash, I don't know why it's not triggering here, but when it's a clash, there's also text up here that says how much damage it would, what do you call it? It would say, like, whether the enemy's resistance to that damage type is, like, weak or resistant or whatever. Wait, so it's 4 times 3 as min, and 6 plus 8 plus 10 as max? So 4 times 3 is 12. 6 plus 8 plus 10. Why that? Why 6 plus 8 plus 10? Wouldn't it just be 6 times 3? Hold on. So, because the coins stack? Do they stack? Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay. Oh, I had no idea. Okay, yeah, so that is something I did not know. But that makes sense then. Yeah, so this is a damage range. Or, like, not a damage range, but it's like a range of numbers you can roll. They do stack when you're dealing damage, at least? Okay. Yeah, I don't think they stack when you're clashing, because I remember seeing, like, they get a 6, and then they get a 4, and then they get another 6. So I don't think they stack when clashing, but I guess it adds up when you're dealing damage. So that makes sense. Okay, so this is like the maximum possible damage. Like if all of the coins hit the enemy, then you could do 12 to 24 damage. Okay. So this is Sinclair. Is this Sinclair? It's Sinclair's only attack. So we need to find Sinclair on here. I'm gonna actually slow this down. So that's not Sinclair. That's Sinclair. Okay, so he rolls a 4. He does 7 because of resistances. He does 9 because of... Yeah, so he rolls a 6. Oh, and then an 8. Oh, yeah, so it does stack. Okay. So he did 4, 6, 8. So that is 18, which is in between the range of 12 to 24. So that makes sense. And then he does extra damage because this guy's weak to it. So he does 14% extra. Wait, but that looked like way more than 14%. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, he's getting like a 14% bonus from something. So yeah, then for this one, it's 1 die. It's a 6 plus 3. Or 1 coin. And so the damage range is 6 to 9. Because you can do 6 damage or you can do 9 damage. And like the effect on this one is if it hits the opponent, then it applies 1 bleed, and holy shit, it adds 50 to the applied amount of damage. If it... What? What? Do 50 additional damage? That's an insane effect. Okay. So yes. That is like my understanding of the combat at this point. And then like we already know that you get what do you call it? You get a speed die every turn, and if you like click and hold on a character, you can use their ego and it adds it to the board, and then you still just select it. There was one other weird thing. Do I remember what it was? I just thought of it and then I forgot it again. It was something strange. But no, it doesn't. It's probably not a big deal. Oh no, I do remember what it was. So when we were watching the Abno fight, right? And so I'm pretty sure in the E.G.O video they said using E.G.O costs sanity, right? So if you use E.G.O, your sanity goes down. But I saw, okay, like here, right? So Dawn, is that the E.G.O effect? Oh, I think so. E.G.O does minus 45% sanity. So it like tells you how, but that doesn't make sense though. No, I don't feel like that's a sanity thing, because this shit does not give plus 39, or does it? Or is that just like the roll success rate? Like this one is plus 39% because they're at 39 sanity. Hang on. So let's watch this one and see how this plays out. Yeah, because that's getting plus 133. That's getting plus 83. So I still don't quite understand what the bonus percentages are. But like this is getting minus 45. No, but what was confusing to me was that when they use E.G.O, so they said that E.G.O it lowers your sanity to use it, but I remember they used it, and then after using it, their sanity was like way higher. And it's possible they just earned it back by winning a clash. But okay, so here Dawn was at how much sanity? 12. Okay, so Dawn was at 12 sanity. And then she uses this shit. Let's put this on the By the way, the shit's doing like 1 damage. Like the damage on that seems pitiful. Okay, so that was Dawn, that was her attack. Now we'll see her sanity afterwards. Just skip ahead. And she's still at 12. So it didn't go up or down. Is that maybe because it's her prisoner E.G.O? Maybe the prisoner E.G.O is like free to use? So I need to see her see her use the water sac ego. So okay, now she's using water sac. Right? And water sac is getting a minus 50%, which I don't know what that's about. But okay, so she's at 39, right? And she's using her donkey ego and her water sac ego. And Ryoshu's also using her prisoner ego. She's using Shinra and Sho. And let's skip ahead. Okay, here. So that's her clashing. And then I guess you get the cut in when you do actual damage with the ego. Which makes sense. Okay. And then she clashes with La Sangre something. La Sangre de Sancho. Was that like the blood of Sancho? The Sancho's her donkey, right? Or his donkey in the Don Quixote story? Or is Sancho another person? I don't remember. I think Sancho was the donkey, right? But anyway, that's the blood of Sancho. Okay, that's Shinra and Sho. And then we skip. So she did win a lot of clashes with each of those. And now, okay, so that's Ryoshu, that's Dawn here. So they switched order for some reason. I guess Ryoshu got more speed than her. But Dawn now has 45. So she was at 39, and now she's at 45. Even though she used 2 ego. So it could just be the Clash wins already earning it back. But if that's the case, then I feel like there's nothing stopping you from totally abusing ego. Like in the E.G.O trailer, they made it seem like it would really cut into your sanity to overuse it. But she's actually better off after using it. So anyway, that was all that I wanted to like see from those videos. We can resume with the extraction video now. I realize we're kind of jumping all over the place. But also, yeah, you can see Isong has his unique icon here as well. And then we have all these numbers. So, oh right, that's why we ended up doing this. So he has 2 base value. He has a +9 on a proper coin flip. There's only 1 coin here. This is the effect of that 1 coin. I can't read it because I don't speak Korean. I think, so this is his base attack value. But I'm not sure how this factors into damage. Because I remember before, like, maybe it just increases damage based on how high your attack value is. And maybe that explains why, even though they hit with like a 6 or an 8 or something, they did 13 damage in one of those videos. So it's possible that it like it's like a modifier for your attack damage. And then I think this is like the ascension level, right? And this is the like actual identity level. So then they have speed here. That's their max HP. That's their defense. I also don't really know what defense does, but I guess if attack and defense are the same, then you do the amount of damage that you rolled, or like that you got from your coin flip. That kind of makes sense. So there are 3 types of upgrades. There's leveling up, uptying, and thread spinning. I feel like the first time I watched this, I kind of got uptying and thread spinning. Like I kind of thought of them as the same thing. So there's regular levels, so you like they're level 4, and then you can like use these tickets like they have in a lot of idol games and other games, like IDOL, but like so like Idolmaster Shiny Colors type thing where you use tickets and you level up the character. And then you have thread, which you can use to uptie identity. Oh, so uptying and thread spinning are the same thing. It's just whether it's an identity or an ego. But yeah, so egos and identities both have like basically limit breaking, where you upgrade them and they get stronger. They both cost thread. If you first acquire an identity or ego, its uptie or thread spin tier will be at 1, which makes sense. At uptie tier 2, identities gain a new combat passive, and their skills and speed range will be improved as well. So you can see it goes from 5 to 6 to 5 to 7. So it doesn't like directly increase their minimum value of speed, but it makes the range large. And then this passive, whatever that one was, or not passive, but the effect on this combat skill went from 1 to 2. Or whatever it is. Like maybe it was apply 1 bleed and now it's apply 2 bleed or something. And then they get a new combat skill, it looks like. Unless that was always there and they just hadn't scrolled down. And there's a passive. That costs 4 leads to use. Okay, and then at uptie tier 3, skills and speed range are further improved, so you can see it goes to 5 to 8 here. These are different skills getting upgraded. And they get new skills? No, oh, so these are the skills getting upgraded. So I think this was a new skill. So this is a new skill that he got from uptying tier 3. That's a 5 plus 3. It has 3 points on it. And it has all these effects on it. So these are the ones that got upgraded. So this one used to be a 2, now it's a 3. And it gets a plus 9 if you flip aheads. And this one, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I'm going to assume it was a 4, and now it's a 5 with a plus 9. So it looks like identities don't have like a whole deck of skills. They really only have 2 or 3. Which means there's not like... There's no luck in drawing different skills. Like, if there was a larger pool and you only had a certain amount that you draw each turn, then there would be like more randomness, but it seems like you can pick any of their skills to use like each and every turn, which is more like it's more RPG-esque and it's less like card game. But yeah, and yet again I can't read what the passive does. And yeah, so at tier 3 they get a new artwork and like a story scene. So the story scene, like, that's cool, it's lore. The artwork, though, so it changes. It selects a couple out of each 5 or 6. Well, does it have 5 or 6? We need to use all before reusing. Because with this identity, it looked like it only had 2 skills. Or at least it only had 2 that were getting upgraded. And then it got a 3rd at tier 3. So that's only 3 skills. But yeah, so this answers this question of what is this what is this identity? Because I remember we were talking about this before, and I was like, doesn't it just look like regular Gregor? So I think it is. I think this is just the default Gregor, and then this is Gregor at uptie 3. So this is when his art changes, because he's in the exact same outfit. He's just like wearing his cape. And then this is like R-Corp Gregor. I think they said it on one of the previous videos. Oh, really? We might have to go back to the video. The new skill will be shown in close-up. So this also explains why some combat, it'll like play out as big mobs clashing against each other, and then sometimes it'll like zoom in on someone using a skill. And I was like, why are they doing that? That's so arbitrary. But I guess it's always their like uptie 3 skill that's getting zoomed in on. They select about 3 or 4 out of all skills to put on the track. That was my understanding of it. It just now it really looked like he only had 3 skills. Unless the other skills just don't get upgrades. That Gregor is Lou? I don't think it's Lou Gregor. I think it's just regular Gregor. Like, his undershirt's the exact same. I feel like it's just uptie 3 Gregor. Like, he's just dressed a little nicer. Is there actually a way we can see, like, a bigger image of it? Do they have it on the Twitter? because I feel like Liu Gregor would use would wear like actual Liu clothes. Yeah. Like those are not Liu clothes, those are just Gregor's clothes. And in every other identity, they're actually wearing like the identity's outfit. Maybe Dawn Gregor? I feel like it's just uptie 3 default Gregor. I feel like that is like the I feel like that's the strongest theory in my opinion. I can't find it. Did they not put it on the Twitter? But like the Liu, they wear such distinct clothing, and I don't know why for like the Zwei, the Seven, they would put them in those outfits, but then for the Liu, they would just give him like a little cape on his shoulder. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Speaking of, wait, so this is what's his? That's it's this guy. Be more inclined to think Dawn over Liu. There, that. So that it's so hard to tell. What branch of Liu is this? It can't be South since the outfit's way too different. Yeah, so it's definitely not South branch Liu. I don't know. I guess it could be. It's not a cape. It's actually a wooden arm. But who's in the Dawn office? I don't remember. It's what do you call it? That's Salvatore, right? There are paper lanterns, like these. That's Rabbit Heathcliff. I think that's the same Heathcliff as this one, right? These are both Rabbit Heathcliff. So again, this is probably like the default art for Heathcliff, and then this is like the tier 3 art for him, right? Because they're both rabbits. Lou does kind of make sense, except yeah, you might be right. I might be wrong. It might be just Lou Gregor. You know, wears mostly casual clothes on Dawn. I've been also hanging out on the Ruina wiki. Now that I feel like there's not a whole lot I can get spoiled at the point I am in Ruina, so we could pull up the wiki and like compare some outfits. And I would just have to warn any viewers potential Library of Ruina spoilers if you have not played the game yet. But where was it? There it is. Okay, so here's Gregor. Let's open that in its own tab. Yep, all the way back up. Okay, so Library of Ruina Yuna. Close your eyes. We got spoilers in the house. Okay. I mean, she wears pretty ordinary clothing. I don't think this is really comparable at all. She does have like the butterfly decals on her guitar case, but his are like clouds or something. And then Salvatore, Dawn Office, Salvador. So yeah, they just kind of wear like trench coats in the Dawn Office. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's Dawn Office. Let's pull up the Lou though. Lou Association Section 1. Get out of here with your fucking ads. Just some mild tripping. Okay. So it's like it can't be Lou Section 1 or 2. There's no way in hell that it's Lou Section 1 or 2. How do I want to go to like Shao and Miris's pages. There they are. There's Shao. Spoilers, Library Runa, spoilers for Shao. So the patterns are the same. Yeah, these patterns on his inner coat are the same as the patterns on her coat. He also does have the clip that her tie has. They have the same tie. So yeah. Okay, I might have been wrong about that then. Or I was almost definitely wrong. Yeah, that's Liu Gregor. But it's not South Liu. Yeah. It might be like North Liu. Which is also like, that's pretty exciting. So we're going to see other branches of companies. Like the Zwei, we only saw section 6, right? So we can see other branches of Zwei. Zwei section 1. Kind of weird that Gregor is the only one we've seen in Liu identity, though. Considering, like, he's not Chinese. Although I guess we also only saw Ryoshu in 7. And she's not British. So they're just kind of like tossing everyone in everything. I like this Merceau. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to Gacha. E.G.O will gain a new passive ability at Thread Spin Tier 2. Okay. So E.G.O are a lot more limited than identities. Basically, all they provide is a passive ability and then one like special ability. So at Thread Spin Tier 3, the E.G.O skill is improved, so it gets an upgrade. And using the E.G.O displays its own background over the stage. So basically, you get to manifest it all over the place. Wait, that's 2 skills though. Hold up. Huh? Wait, there's 2 E.G.O skills? You can get 2 skills for 1 E.G.O? Because that one's a 20 plus 7, this is a 16 plus 16. But they're both called... Oh, wait, what? No, it's not an upgrade either. I think. They're both called 4th Match Flame, though. Apparently it is from Liu Section 6. Wait, which Liu section is which? Oh, because, what's it? They're like Section 2, right? Sections 1 and 2? Okay. How do people know that? How do you know that, Yako? But like, that's two different 4th Match Flames. Like the Korean text, obviously I can't read it, but they're the exact same characters there. And they have different effects too, don't they? Or do they have the same? Yeah, they have different effects. It would make sense that Section 6 would have less complex clothing. Wait, are like lower sections lower rank? Is that how it works in the lore? Hold up. Wait, the effects are the same. That's so weird though. Then why would it go from a... Wait, can you pick which one to use? Because this seems like a branching upgrade. Okay, so I'm so confused. This one is a 16 plus 7, right? They mention it a lot. Oh, well, I completely missed that. But, so this is a 16 plus 7, right? And then when they upgrade it, it becomes a 20 plus 7. But it also becomes a 16 plus 16. Walter was director of only Zwei6. Okay. So Walter's not even a big deal. Oh, wait. Is it like the regular E.G.O and the corrupted E.G.O? I think that might be what it is. So it's like a branch based on your sanity? So like... This is if the E.G.O functions as intended, so it's a 20 plus 7. And then if the E.G.O like goes berserk and gets corrupted, then it becomes a 16 plus 16. That would make sense. Yeah. So maybe it's like you get different forms of the E.G.O for whether it's the regular form or the corrupted form. Because the coin effect is the same. So maybe tier 3 unlock also lets you trigger the branching effect. Dude, fourth match flame is so cool. I think it's so insane that they made like a 10th abnormality so fucking cool. Prepare to battle pass to assist your travel to the inferno. Did we miss the part where they said unlimited gacha? Hold up. Did we miss that part? This part. Yes, we missed that part. This is the part I was hella fucking excited about. For managers who wish to restart for another chance to extract their desired identities, an option to skip the tutorial is available. So basically they've added like reroll support to this game. So they know that players are going to be like restarting the game over and over to get the character they want from the gacha. And so, as like the good guys they are, Project Moon, they were like, you know what? We're going to hook you up with a skip tutorial button so that you can just delete the game, install it, skip the tutorial, go straight to the gacha as fast as you can. And I have so much respect for that because like games like Genshin make it a nightmare to reroll. And especially like when Genshin first came out, it was kind of annoying because you had to like make an account on the website, log into it, play the game for like 45 minutes, do gacha, get jack shit, and then repeat. And then they added like required email address linkage in Genshin like a couple months or a year later, which I didn't know about until I tried to re-roll again semi-recently. And it's just impossible now. Like, it's such a nightmare to re-roll in Genshin. But, you know, some games just let you skip the tutorial and keep going until you get the character you want. So you already fucking know that I'm going to do a reset marathon for Faust. Especially Warp Faust. Right, that's another thing I forgot about. That I forgot existed. But Warp Faust is so fucking hyped. Like, that's gonna be my home screen if I get her. Cause holy shit, that's so cool. But anyway, yeah, so I am really hyped. We might do an entire stream of just re-rolling the beginning of the game, which I wouldn't get tired of, and hopefully you guys wouldn't either. But yeah, I can sit and just re-roll gacha games for hours. The gacha is the most fun part. It would basically just be a just chatting stream with gacha in the background. So get ready. Prepare yourself. Prepare your battle pass. Level up your pass by playing the game and receive various rewards from it. And we know how battle passes work. When you purchase the Limbus pass, you can earn extra rewards in addition to those available for free. So it looks like a lot of the extra rewards for the Limbus pass, like I don't know what these traffic lights are, but you get like extra energy, you get training tickets for leveling up your identities, and then when you get to the end, you get so this is the gacha currency, the lunacy. So if you're on the free to play pass, you can get E.G.O from it. So like Black Apple Otis is apparently a pass reward, or she might not be, but in this like demo video, she's a pass reward. And then if you pay, you also get 300 gacha currency. But we don't know how the scaling for the gacha currency works. Like we don't know how much currency it costs to do like a summon. So it's hard to know if 300 is a lot or if 300 is like one summon. Because it could be like literally one character. But that would be a pretty shitty battle pass. The E.G.O rewarded by the battle pass is distinct from what you can find in extractions. Yeah, and so the E.G.O, the battle pass E.G.O is battle pass exclusive. Past missions will still give you bonus rewards even if the pass has reached the maximum level. Yeah, so that's also like that's like other battle passes. Where I think like in Genshin, for example, if you complete the battle pass and you keep doing missions, you get like Mora, so you get like in-game gold from it. This one, I can't tell if this is the reward. So if you get like Enkephalin energy boxes or what it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's the bonus reward then. So you get like loot boxes. It would really help if this was an E.G.O. Complete the missions to level up the battle pass and reap its rewards. Dude, the Limbus Battle Pass! You've encountered a particularly strong foe, try upgrading your Sinners and E.G.O. Select various identities and E.G.O to expand your strategic diversity. Well, I feel like we kind of zoomed past a lot of the gacha information, didn't we? I was like, yep, that's gacha, that's what it looks like. We didn't actually talk about it. But, so if we jump back there. So you can acquire identities and E.G.O from the gacha. They're both in it. I think it's at least better than Fate Grand Order because identities and E.G.O are both like cool as hell and they're both useful and you can like equip them to your characters. With Fate Grand Order, they have like the, what do you call it? They have servants in the gacha and then they have craft essences, and craft essences always suck to get. Like, it never feels good to get a craft essence because it's literally just like a little equipment you stick on a character. And they're like not exciting and their effects are not like overwhelmingly cool. And meanwhile, you could get a new character, and it's like crazy, and it's super hype. But in Fate, the odds of getting a 5-star craft essence are like 5%, and then it's 1% to get a character, a 5-star character, which sucks. So it's like I'm less upset about E.G.O and identities sharing than I am just about Fate Grand Order existing. There's a Reddit post that says it will launch at 10 a.m. KST, according to something in the battle pass on the video. Oh shit! I was actually gonna ask whether anyone knew what time the game comes out, because I kind of want to like play it that second. But let me add a memo for that. So it's 10 a.m. KST, and it's on the 27th, which means, yeah, 8, 9, something like that. Probably, yeah, 8 p.m. sounds about right. And that will be on the 26th. Oh, shit. And then what day is the 26th? Hold on, you guys can't see this, right? Sunday. Oh, shit. Okay, well, so next Sunday's stream is moved to 8 p.m. There you go. Next Sunday stream, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Convert it to your local time zone. Open the battle pass on the video Sunday. Do we know if the battle pass is like accurate though? Okay, where do you see it? Oh shit. You're right. And wait, it's the same battle pass until May? That's such a long battle pass. Wait, so if the battle pass opens at 10 a.m. though, do you think the battle pass would open at the same time the game launches? Or do you think the battle pass would open after the game launches? Can I not just go on Steam and like check the release date for this game? Wishlist. Limbus Company. Release date February 26th, 2023. Okay. Oh shit, wait. Redemption Reapers is coming out. What? Redemption Reapers comes out on Wednesday. I had no idea. I was not keeping up. Okay. So, and then if we scroll down, this game plans to unlock in approximately 7 days. It does not have a time, unfortunately. It only has the date. Maybe when we get closer to the date, they'll announce like an actual release time. And then we'll have like official information about it. Crazy. Oh. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna play Redemption Reapers when it comes out. We might get to that one kind of late if we do end up playing it. But also, it's just Fire Emblem. And I feel like I would just want to play, what's the new one? Fire Emblem Engage? Rather than play, like, edgy Lord of the Rings Fire. But anyway, Steam games tend to release on a set time each day, which I think might be 1 p.m. for you, around there. So if it comes out 1 p.m., then we're streaming at 1 p.m. We're streaming whatever time this game comes out. if Limbus doesn't come out on Steam until like after it comes out on mobile, I am playing on mobile too. I will like clean up my phone, hide all the personal information, and then connect it to my computer if we have to. But yeah, we're going all in for Limbus. I guess they don't have anything about the date on Limbus. Oh, you know what's crazy? Limbus has more followers than Project Moon. Like they have more followers on the Limbus company Twitter than they do on the company's Twitter. But it's pretty close. Like I think the Project Moon Twitter is like 73K and Limbus is 78. I'm just upset that we're not gonna make it to the free fourth match flame Ryoshu. Because that is such a cool looking E.G.O. Don't think it's crazy. I'm one of those. You're not following Project Moon? I don't remember if I'm following Project Moon, to be honest. You're one of those 5K. Oh yeah. So also I remember when you told me about the countdown. So I saw like the D12, D11, D10 thing. I didn't realize that that was a countdown. So I saw these on Twitter, but I don't know what I thought. Why is it D10? Like I know I brought this up before when you brought it up too, but why is it shouldn't it be like T minus 10? Or is T for minutes and D is for days? I don't know. I've never been in the military, so I wouldn't know. But also, dude, this is such a fucking cool looking E.G.O. It's so pretty. Yeah, okay, where were we? We were looking at gacha. Right, so you can get identities and E.G.O from the gacha. T is a general time, D equals day. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard D used like that. So there's a rarity system, we know about that. Wait, did we see the part where they talk about E.G.Os though? E.G.O of all grades have equal odds for extraction. Yeah, so apparently this is like, I don't really understand that well, but E.G.O have rarities, but every rarity has the same odds of extra. Oh, duh, because they have like Zayn, Teth, Hey, Wa, Aleph. So I guess all of those E.G.Os have the same extraction odds. Like so danger level doesn't matter for E.G.O in terms of gacha. So I guess that also means that Teth E.G.O and Wa E.G.O would be equally strong. But yeah, that makes sense. E.G.O you already possess will no longer be extracted, making it more likely for other E.G.O to appear. That's also cool. So once you get E.G.O, you don't get it from the gacha anymore. It's like removed from the pool. So if you get every E.G.O, then you will only get identities from the gacha. Which is I appreciate that. I respect that. And it makes sense because like what are you gonna do with a bunch of copies of the same E.G.O? So that's also a system I can get behind. But yeah, right. Here I was distracted by the symbols. Okay, so that's it for the gacha, I think. I think that's pretty much everything for that. Yeah. Okay. So I do not want to watch any of the story cutscenes, but I do kind of want to see what like the gameplay screen looks like. So I'm gonna boot this up. Spoiler warning. I'm gonna actually get rid of the captions so that we don't accidentally read anything we don't want to. But it looks like so this is like the home screen for the game. You have buttons for every sinner on the sides, and I guess you can just click a button to display the sinner that you want to see. You'll skip this? Okay. So you have your lunacy here, which is gacha currency. You have energy here. 44 out of 69. We already know that's like on a timer to recover, which is pretty annoying. But hopefully they give a lot of Enkephalin energy boxes, which will let you like just refresh energy at will, keep playing. Like Fire Emblem Heroes has a energy system, but they give so many stamina potions. I'm pretty sure I'm like always consistently at 300 of them. And so anytime you want to play the game, you just use as many stamina potions as you want, play the game a whole bunch. That's the kind of like gacha game energy system that I can support, I feel like, because while the energy system is dumb in general, like I have never understood why you would want to limit gameplay of a game you made. Like force players to not play it that much. I feel like that goes against the point of making a game. Like you want people to enjoy it, you want them to get into it, but then you're like, and then like they can stop playing when they feel like they're satisfied. But to have a system where it's like before they feel satisfied, you stop them from playing, it seems kind of counterintuitive to me. So that's why I'm hoping they kind of like counteract that with the energy system, like with giving out enkephalin boxes. But we will see. Also, kind of weird how doing drugs restores your energy. But okay, so then you have different tabs. We can't really read these tabs, unfortunately. Um, but I'm assuming this is home, so this is where you can like see all of your prisoners. Don't know what this one is. This one might be like check in on your prisoners, so like that's probably what you click on to upgrade your characters, to do like limit breaks, probably to just see what identities and egos you have. Like pretty much every game will have just like a thing where you can see in a list all of the ones that you've collected, and like click on them and like zoom in on the pictures and whatever. So that's probably that. I guess this is story. So you have like different sections here. And they like kind of mirror the sections on the map on the official website. I find that it's world. Yeah, we go to world, we go here. Yeah, so they mimic the map. Nothing really new here. They're in the same positions. KDJ, KDJ. Yeah, so that's District 4, District 11, District 10. This one, it's probably like an event viewer, judging by the icon. So it's probably where you can like a credenza, like revisit like events that you've done before but you want to reread. That one looks like gacha, and then that looks like battle pass. So you have all these tabs. You just like home, prisoners, explore, credenza, gacha, battle pass. And you can like click on. I want to do. I can't read these, but I'm assuming this is like what prologue, and then this means like episode 0, episode 1. Or wait, no, this is 107. So yeah, it's like by chapter. And then there's 117. And then this screen kind of looks like Arknights. Right. Oh, and then I guess this is like a completion meter. So some games will have like ratings on the levels where if you do well on a level, you'll get like a certain amount of stars. And then if you collect enough stars, they'll give you rewards. So like Honkai Impact has that. Um, but it looks like this is just pure completion. So it's like every couple chapters that you've done, you unlock a reward, and then you can like just collect it. And then there's one for also doing the extra stages. I guess that means there's extra stages. Here it tells you how much energy you're going to be using. I don't know what the rest of this is, but it's probably like view story, view like enemy information or something. And then extra mission completion. Oh, so that's probably like what they have, like instead of a star rating system, is they'll have like one extra like thing to do. So do 10 of something, and then if you do that, you'll get like a little check mark here, and it'll give you progress towards like 300 extra summoning currency. Once you hit that, I want to see if it subtracts immediately. Okay, it doesn't. So yeah, you can go back if you like hit it and then you're like, oh, my team sucks, I'm gonna do a little bit of gacha. It won't detract the end. But okay, and then here's like where you pick your team. So you can see the icons for each character in the corners. Just he is very sleepy. something. He's on like a lot of drugs.
따라가겠어요. 달리자, 로시한테! 예술을 보여주지.
네, 원하신다면.
Yeah, so you pick 5. And then I think the way they explained it in like some of the other gameplay videos was the characters who you didn't pick, their passives still trigger. So like these 7 characters will all have passives in the combat that you... I guess this is preset team that you can load. But I wonder, so for choosing which identity and E.G.O to use, the way I've seen it usually done is like a click and hold. So you'll like click on it, hold it down, and it'll like pop open a thing where it's like pick the like skills and whatever else. That's what I'm assuming it's gonna be like. And for the purposes of this video, they're probably just using the default identity.
뜻한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야. 카룬.
Alright, so now this is story. We're gonna skip through this because we don't need to see any of that. Then at the end of the story, you get another loading screen. I feel like I'm demoing this. Yo, hit me up, Project Moon. I'll be your English-speaking outreach guy. So you get like a little flavor text from Dante in the corner, or like a tip or something. Alright, and then this person's speed running. So for the combat, we already know it goes left to right in order of speed. Enemies also go left to right. So, what's his face? Yisong here is clashing with first dude here, and then Ishmael here is clashing with second dude here, etc. That's how human combat works out. I guess everyone is just carrying out combat simultaneously because none of these identities have been upgraded enough to use their like special zoom-in skills, which makes a lot more sense now that we know that information. Except she used like a zoom-in skill, but maybe that's just because of how the timing played out. Maybe it's just arbitrary. But yeah, so it gives you previews of the clashes. Back over. Tell me it. This dude's like playing way too fast. I feel like this is a common complaint that I have. Yeah, like, holy shit, I have to use the comma to go frame by frame. There you go. So, plus 25%, minus 67%. I don't know what that's about. I have no idea what that's about. So we have the 4 plus 2 here. We have the 3 plus 1 here. This one's pretty much guaranteed to beat this one. Is that like... It's not odds of winning. Because the odds for this here are that there's a 50% this guy... Not 50%. Technically, there's a 75% chance that this guy loses. Because if he rolls a 3, he guaranteed loses. And if he rolls a 4, but then this person rolls a 6, then he still loses. They do 8 to 14 damage, they have dice, whatever. I don't know what these numbers mean. Does it correspond to this at the bottom? I just have no fucking clue what the combos even do. Like, what the effects of them are. There you go. Oh, and then more guys. Okay, so yeah, like, see, this one's getting a 75% bonus. Is it just because, like, I don't know what the bonus is to. That's the issue. So, here, I'm gonna go frame by frame again. When it's just 1, it's still getting the bonus. So it's not like a combo bonus. Maybe it's like an elemental bonus? Yeah, wait, I can't read what this says, but it looks like... Is this like the enemy's weaknesses? Or is this their own? I have no idea. But so it looks like they have a positive affinity for like wind, thorns, and slashes, and then a negative affinity for piercing and rocks. And then this guy has like a positive affinity for slashes, ice cubes, and flame balls. Whatever that means. But that doesn't explain then this is. Well, I guess because he doesn't have an affinity for this one. I got no clue, dude. Anyway, when the game comes out, I've also been thinking of making a tutorial. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to actually understand how the game works. But we will see. Yeah, so the percents are not like a combo bonus. The combo bonus shows up here, and it says like there's a synergy or whatever going on between two of the things you've used. These, like that one's an 87%, 133%, but like percent to what? Okay, I'm gonna go like slow-mo, like super slow. So who's using these? Okay, so like that one's Ryoshu, this one is Dawn. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on Ryoshu and Dawn. And what were their numbers? So I'll keep an eye on Dawn specifically. So Dawn is a 3+5. So the damage range is 3 to 8. Has 19 attack, 11 defense. And is attacking a staggered opponent. You are not attacking a staggered opponent. But Faust is a 4+2. So the damage range is 8 to 14. I just want to see how much damage he's dealing. So that might be like weakness based then. That might be like calculating enemy weaknesses. Wait, she's not even using the one that had plus 100. Okay, never mind. Cross that one out. Alright, so Dawn. Oh. Never mind. They thought better. Okay, so that's Faust. She just immediately lost the clash without even flipping her coin. You screwed up, Faust. Oh, unless it's a one-sided attack. Oh, what? So they both used one-sided attacks. Okay, so she does 6. It's effective, so it did 8. She does 8. So that did 10. Yeah, so it looks like that guy was weak to blunt damage, but it didn't do plus 100%. Or the 6 would have done 12 and the 8 would have done 16. So, Anyway, where's Dawn? That was just like a +2 to the damage. There's Dawn. Okay, so Dawn rolls a 3. Nope, rolls an 8. Does 13 damage. What? So she's getting plus 14% because he's weak to pierce. But then that's an 8 becoming 13. Hold on, I gotta do some math here. So 8 times 0.14. That's 1.12. So if she was doing 14% extra damage, then she would have done 9.12 damage, which would get rounded down to 9. But she did 14 fucking damage. And the bonus was like, what, 133% or something? So 133 or 1.33 times 8. That's 10.64. I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue. So she's doing 13 though. So wait, 10.64 times 1.14 is 12. That still doesn't explain how she's doing 13 damage. Where are these numbers coming from? She flipped an 8. She's getting a 133% bonus. She's doing 14% extra because of Pierce. What does it mean? She killed that dude. Jeez, Don. Oh, I realize this is kind of spoilers for what the combat of 1-7 is. Anyway, and then after that, it's just another story. What do the percents mean? 62% to what? 62% to what? Where are you getting that from? What is it going to? What is getting the percent? Is it just there? I feel like maybe it's the kind of thing you can just safely ignore. Like, if we know how everything else works, I don't think we really need to worry about it, do we? Those aren't the coin flip odds, are they? Hold on. It might be the coin flip odds. So if that's 133, that means both of Don's coin flips should have been heads. So now let's check if they were both heads. Okay, well, she only flipped one. But it was heads. Okay, so hang on. Now I want to keep an eye on Yisang. Okay, Yisang, he got heads. And that was the only one. Wait. He got heads again? And also, can you split attacks like that? So if you like kill an enemy, the second one still goes through on the second enemy? Hold up, I gotta see. Okay, so that's an 8 to... No, it's a 4 plus 2. Okay. That one's also a 4 plus 2. Are those the same attack? Oh, they totally are the same attack. Okay. So he's using 2 of the same attack. One is 50%, one is 62%. A 6 is a heads. So he got a 6. He got another 6. He got another head. So I think that percent is your chance of getting a heads. But if it's a 50-50, then it should already be capped out at 50%. Like, logically. If it's a 50-50 of heads versus tails, and you have plus 50%, that means you're always getting heads. So what's the point of having, like, plus 200% on your chance for getting heads? I guess unless an opponent lowers it, but I don't think that. Anyway, that was that. And that is not. This is this. Oda, you can come back now. Okay, hang on. So, attack skill intro video. Should we, like, rewatch some of the older ones? So, we know how stagger works. We know there's, like, the stagger bar, and every time the health moves past the stagger bar, they get staggered. And we know that now that there are also skills that'll move the little tick on the stagger bar. Interesting. It's like a creative mechanic. We have defense and AoE skills. We know how those work. They work the same as Ruina. Combat mechanics, dungeons and abnormalities. We've watched that. It was basically just dungeons exist. Abnormalities also exist. So yeah, I feel like the first and maybe second combat mechanic videos, maybe the first one specifically, I wouldn't mind revisiting. And then also, we could watch some of the demo highlights, because I think I've only seen these 2 demo plays. Although these are both pretty short. Well, let's start with this one. Dude, I just want Warp Faust. I want to go look at her. Where's my Warp Faust? Warp Faust, where'd you go? There she is. Oh shit, I don't have the captions on. And it's way too fast. Let's put it on 0.75 and see if we can keep up. See if we've trained our senses to be slightly faster than they used to be. Perceived time slower. Sinners of Limbus Company have access to a variety of attack skills. In this video, you'll be taught how to use these skills to their best effect. So this is the one that should tell us, like, when you're doing damage, it's additive, and how many, like, attack skills you get, right? Or is that the attack skills in? That one is... That's this one, number 4. We might have to revisit a couple of these in order to, like, fully understand. The first major property of attack skills is their type. So that's the same as Library of Ruina. It's basically just different attack efficiencies? No, affinities. Yes, different attack affinities. And then there's elements. Wrath, lust, sloth, gluttony, gloom, pride, and envy. Okay. Depending on how skills in the same affinity are changed, you may cause them to resonate. Watch this immediately explain what the percentages are. Also, watch this be like, oh, by the way, these percentages you see on screen, you have 2 or more skills of the same sin anywhere in the chain, resonance will occur. Look at how much sanity they have. They're in such a good mood. Okay. So that one's getting plus 100%. I don't really know what that means. Resonance boosts each skill's damage, and those later in the chain are boosted further. So resonance boosts damage. So that explains where some of Donkey's damage was coming from when we couldn't figure out how it got from 8 to 13. But I think she had some resonance. When you chain 3 or more skills of the same sin in direct succession, absolute resonance will occur. Okay. So the percentage is not relevant to resonance. They're 2 completely different things. But resonance increases damage. Absolute resonance boosts the damage of every resonating skill based on their number. So fast. So like 5 did 6 damage, 7 did 10 damage. You can make relatively weak skills yield considerable damage through resonance. All units, allies, and foes alike have different resistances to these types and affinities. Resistances are fatal, weak, normal, endured, and ineffective. The weaker resistance means more damage taken from attacks with that attribute. Okay, that's... yeah. Pretty straightforward. By using skills of attack types and sin affinities the enemy is weak against, you can deal heavy damage. Form a team of sinners that can exploit the enemy's weaknesses. Make use of resonance by chaining skills of the same sin. Okay. So resonance is purely damage. That's the only benefit, is you do more damage if you have resonance. You can totally live without resonance, and it's kind of just there because it's fun to put the pretty colors next to it. Alright, that's respectable. And then, which one was it? Number 4? I feel like I don't really remember this one. In Limbus Company, combat is played using the dashboard at the bottom of the screen. We've seen a lot of that already. One column is set for each identity in battle, and you can give orders to them by chaining their skills, and you can also put it on 0.75 speed so that it's at least slightly slower and easier to keep up with. Depending on the affinities of the chain skills, certain passive abilities may activate. Those of which you can utilize to stagger and defeat your enemies more easily. Is this just about passive abilities? Yo, the crazy Ishmael slide. The dashboard and skill set. Yes, okay, so you have the skills that show up on the dashboard. The beginning of battle, there will be one column for each participating sinner. These pass in turn, a new column is added for one random sinner up to a maximum of 12. Yeah, and so it looks like you get 2 skills for each row. When a sinner has already gained a new column. But like, okay, if you look at these, right? There's so many duplicates here. Like, these are duplicates, these are duplicates, these are duplicates. That makes me think that these characters each only have 1 skill, right? So, like, Ishmael, she has 2 skills, obviously, because there's a second skill here. But the rest of them are all duplicates. And then these ones are duplicates, these... So, if you had to draw one of each skill before you, like, recycle your hand, that would mean that in order to draw 2 of the same skill, you would have to have only 1 skill in your deck. So there's definitely, like, variation on how many skills an identity has. So, like, Ishmael has 2, but the rest of these guys seem like they have 1. So I think the Yisong identity that we saw earlier really did only have 2 skills and then get upgraded to 3. Maybe it's like a rarity thing, so maybe higher rarity identities have like more skills, or maybe lower rarity. I don't know, because I feel like having fewer skills makes it more reliable. So if you have a high rarity identity with like 2 or 3 skills, then you are always getting the skills that you want. Whereas if you have like 6 skills, then it's like it might work against you a little bit, although it's more variation. Will not receive another until all of their allies have gained one of their own. Okay, this is about speed dice, though. This is not about skill. But yeah, see? So then once Otis gets a second row, now she has 4 of the same skill. So she totally just has that 1 skill. And then Rodion has a second skill. Then why did she have 2 of the same skill before? Once every sinner has an additional column on the dashboard, they are all once again eligible. Rodion has another skill. Oh, and Otis has another skill. See, this is so weird. It looks like, okay, Rodion has 3 skills then. So she has a red one, a green one, and a blue one. And then it looks like Otis has 2, or Otis has, yeah, 2 skills. And then Sinclair might only have 1 skill. But if... if they give you 1 of each skill before recycling the deck, then this doesn't make any sense. Like, why does Rodion have 4 of the same skill, 2 of this skill, but she didn't draw a single copy of her red skill? Maybe it's because they're not from the same combat. Wait, no, but it looks like the only thing changing here is the turns. This is weird though, because if you look on the right side from turn 6 to turn 7, the only thing that changes is they have 1 more leaf. Which would mean they only attacked with 1 skill. Well, they totally did. You can do that? You can attack with only 1 skill and have everyone else do nothing? Oh, maybe because they blocked with everyone else. Maybe they blocked with everyone and just used 1 skill. Anyway. Once every sinner has an additional column on the dashboard, they are all once again eligible. Skills are randomly selected from each Skinner's skill set and placed on the dash. Oh, that's why. So I'm dumb. So yes, he has 3 skills, but he has 4 copies of the same skill. 2 copies of the second skill, 1 copy of the third skill. So, okay, so you have a deck of skills, but it looks like you only have so many unique skills. So that explains everything. That explains why Rodion has 4 green skills, 2 blue skills, and 1 red skill. Because he has 4 of skill A, 2 of skill B, 1 of skill C. Okay. Now I understand. I didn't think of the possibility of them having copies of skills. So you have like a common skill, an uncommon skill, and a rare skill. Okay. So yeah, everything I was just grumbling about, wash that away. Now we know. Used skills are treated as discarded until the entire skill set has been spent, after which it will be refilled. Then you refill. So I guess every skill that shows up on here gets taken out of the pool until you recycle again. Keep note of your sinner's skill sets to know when and how you can aim for a strong resonance. So then is this the number of copies you have in your deck? Is that how it works? Now I want to pull up the gacha video again. And let's look at Yisong. Here. Not here. Here? Yes, okay. So he has 4 copies of this one. And then show me when you thread spin. Oh, on this screen it doesn't tell you how many copies you get. Yeah, you can't see it from here. But okay, so yeah, so he has 4 copies of this one. And then in this build, he has 3 copies of that one. 4 copies of that, 2 copies of that, 1 copy of that. That makes so much sense. Wait, this is the wrong video. Okay, and so it, yeah, it tells you next to the skill's name how many copies of it are in their deck. Used skills are treated as discarded until the entire skill set has been spent. Yep. Okay, and yeah, so that's skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. So to view the other skills, you just change tabs. So it seems like you only have like 3 unique skills per character. And then it's just their deck will be multiple copies of the same skill. Which I kind of like, that's simple. No singleton builds in here. These are known as passive abilities. Oh, but what if they add the index? What if they add index identities with singleton? But so then a deck is what? It's 4 plus 2 plus 1. So it's 7. 7 coins in a deck. 7 skills. So if you got a fucking singleton prescript looking ass, index looking ass, identity, and you just had 7 unique skills, and then when you're like on this screen, you know there's room for 7. You know they could fit 4 more headers here. Low key, I'm calling it right now. Singleton character gonna get added eventually. I'm gonna write that down so I can. They're also going to be a time-limited character, so they'll only be in the gacha temporarily. It says combat passives and support passives. Yep, know about that already. The people who are in battle have the combat passives. The ones that you're not using have support passives. But you don't have to spend the resonance, right? You don't have to spend the materials you got to activate the passive. It just activates once you have a certain amount of materials, right? And then it just comes online. I actually think so. It did not explain that. If passives cost material, though, that would make economizing really hard with also using E.G.O, though. We already know about that. And the yellow lines can move! The yellow lines can move! What else? We already rewatched this one twice, didn't we? Skill coins and clashes. So we already know the way it works is you clash, 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 clash. Once all the clashes are done, then you resolve the damage. So for example, if you clash, you have 2 coins, and the opponent has 1 coin, right? And so the opponent wins the first clash, so they destroy your first coin. But then you win the second clash, so you destroy your opponent's coin. Then when it resolves and you deal damage, you only get to deal damage once. But like if you have 2, your opponent has 1, and your first one beats theirs, then when you resolve it, you can deal damage twice, etc. So that's how that works. Sanity and ego. We already know about that too. Yeah, I mean, we're familiar with this, right? So when sanity's low, it drops your coin flip success rate. When it's high, you have a higher coin flip success rate. And then ego allegedly drops your sanity. That part I actually want to revisit. Ego allegedly makes your sanity go down. They don't show us her sanity value. I wanted to check her sanity before and after she uses her ego. Just to make sure that PM is not lying to us. So see, she's at 0 sanity right now. Because this looks like it's right at the start of the battle. Okay, here. Select an ego skills icon to check stuff. Yes. Ego skills take a toll on the user's SP. There it is. A Sinner's SP does not have to be in the positives for an ego skill to be used, however. Oh! Yeah, it manifests differently. Wait, this is the same ego. Hang on. Wait, it is, right? That's Dawn, right? Wait, is that Dawn or Sinclair? Hang on, because yeah, ego corrosion. But so if we boot up, where is it? This one, this demo play, and we go to the part where he uses ego, right there. Is that the same ego? That is the same ego. Yes. So that is Dawn. So it has 2 different forms depending on whether it's corroded or not. So I guess every ego has it. So like for this one, that's the regular form of the ego. Right? And then this is the corroded form of the ego. But those are both the exact same ego. Like that's the same character using the same ego. Wait, oh, it should show it here too, shouldn't it? I don't know if it's gonna show it here. But yeah, okay. So that explains why in this video, in the extraction video, when they upgrade the ego here, and they scroll down, there's 2 different versions of it. Because, yeah, so I feel like that confirms it. That confirms that this is the corroded version of the ego, and then the other one, that's the, like, regular functioning as intended version of. So yeah, like that's the regular version, and then this is the corroded version. Yeah, the animations are different. Yeah, so I guess the animation is different, but also the coin is different if the ego's corroded. That's pretty cool. I like that. For this one, it was kind of hard to tell that the animation was different. But yeah, when he's like, when it's functioning as intended, he's going overhead. But then when it's corroded, he's going sideways. And he just, home run, hit him out of the park. Okay, that's super cool though. That's really cool. And so, like, the corroded version of this E.G.O is insane. It goes from a 20 plus 7 to a 16 plus 16. I guess the downside is if your sanity's low, your odds of getting that plus 16 are pretty low. So you're probably going to be balling a 16 most of the time, hitting a 16 batting average. But for the first one, since that's at positive sanity, you'll probably be hitting the 27 most of the time. So I guess the way it plays out, it's still better to use the E.G.O as intended. Like, to use it at high sanity. Oh, but I feel like I understand so much now. So many things are, like, clear. Okay. Was there anything on the website that we wanted to look over? They have the fucking weird skill checks, like it's D&D or something. And then, let's see, we got this. Oh yeah, that's in English. There's the window, the home screen, sinners, theater, driver's side, extract, and dispenser. Your brain expanded, right? I think it also helped that I watched a couple of these off stream, so I didn't have like on stream brain while I was looking at them. But yeah, it makes sense. Single-handed strategic skirmishing. I still don't know how the momentum from winning clashes work. They said like every couple clashes you win, you get a power bonus. That was in like the new combat mechanic video, right? That was in this one. They were like every couple clashes you get a bonus, get a special reward. Yes, the offense level. That shit didn't make sense. They were like, by the way, we're re-uploading this because we wanted it to not make sense. The outcome of a clash is determined by the final power value after combining all factors and bonuses. Okay. That is like pretty straightforward. So you have like the base value, you flip the coin, you might have bonuses coming from like passives, other skills, whatever. Gotcha. If your number's higher, you win. Very straightforward. By the way, a difference in the offense level between opposing skills acts as a modifier. The fuck is an offense level? Very few points of difference in offense level adds 1 to the final power value of the skill. But the way they describe it, it doesn't seem like it's a momentum thing. Like, it doesn't seem like, okay, you won 3 clashes, your offense level goes up. Although we do have that counter. We do have this counter here for the number of clashes that they've won. Wait, they didn't even win the first clash. Hold on. Hold on, they lost the first clash, didn't they? No, they won it. Oh, those were 2 separate skills clashing. That's why. Okay, but yeah. What the fuck is an offense level? What does that mean? Like, is it even worth thinking about? Is it worth applying the brain power to? The skill with the greater final power value wins the clash. Good job, you won the clash. And 1 coin is removed. Yeah, so I understand all of that. I feel like the only stragglers for my understanding are what the percents mean. Because if it's a bonus to your chance to flip heads, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you need a bonus above 50%? And I don't know what an offense level is. Like, is it rarity? If it's like you're using an SSR skill and they're using an R skill, then your power value gets increased. But that doesn't seem right. A few points of difference in offense level adds 1 to the final power value of the skill. This shit doesn't make sense. What if I switch the captions to Japanese? を進めるスキルの攻撃レベルが一定数値以上離れている場合、最終滅力が1ずつ増加します。Yeah, so it says in the match, like the skills that you're using, if their attack level is above like a certain level higher than the opponent's, then they get 1 point towards their final like attack power. What is an attack level? The fuck does that mean? Yes, so there is the base power plus the coins. I don't know. Okay, I give up, dude. Why did they have to add that? Why did they have to add this? Why did they have to re-upload this whole video so that they could add one fucking buzzword that doesn't make any sense? Because they don't explain what it is. What is an offense level? Do you think the comments will, like, do you think anyone will know? No one's talking. Yes. The only new thing they mentioned is offense level, which I either have no idea or can't remember about it. It might be like emotion. It's not like emotion level. What are the replies? The sinners do have levels like in an RPG now. Could be a stat. Oh, they totally did it to confuse us. Duh. It's the attack stat. Right? It's gotta be. So, right fucking there. Right fucking there, they have a 19 attack stat. I bet that's what it is. I bet it's like the difference between your attack stat and the opponent's defense stat or something. Why did they have to explain it like that, though? Agent levels or ego rarity modifiers? See above the skill icon, there's a number. It seems based on the number above, you can dominate enemy attack. Its skill level seems not the character. Wait, above the skill icon. No, above the skill icon, that number is that's the base value. Why don't they say that? Why don't they say that? Well, in Japanese, they say attack level. They say kogeki leberu. Let me see. Where was it? Offense level. Every few points of difference in offense level adds 1 to the final power value of the skill. So yeah, I think by offense level, they mean your attack stat. I think they just mean your attack stat here. So like this dude, he's got a 19 attack stat. The opponent has an 8 attack stat. Right? I think they have a 7 defense stat. They have an 8 attack. Like, I think that's what it is. It has to be. Because otherwise, we don't even know where attack fits in. We don't even know where the attack stat matters in combat. So I think it is like every couple points that your attack is higher than their defense, you get a power bonus. So let's watch this at slow motion and let's see if that makes sense, like with that understanding. So this, hold up, I gotta like take some crazy notes. Okay, so it's a 3 plus 5. They have 19 attack. This dude is a 2 plus 1 and has 8 attack and 7 defense. So probably it's attack versus attack for clashes, and then attack versus defense for damage calculation, is what I would assume. Okay. So if that's a 3 plus 5, and then they're supposed to be doing 3 to 8 damage. Well, that I don't need to write down because that kind of... Okay, so who is this, by the way? That's Donkey. It's always Donkey. Use this to direct the abnormality of its attacks. They did not just fucking cut. Why do they do this? I was noticing this when I was watching some of these off stream too. They'll have some confusing shit and then they'll cut. And you won't get to see the thing actually play out. I'm dead, dude. The outcome of a clash is determined by the final power value after combining all factors and bonuses. That's Sinclair, that's not even Donkey. I don't know what the attack stat does though. Skill with the greater final power value wins the clash. Like, I don't know his attack stat, so this isn't helping me. This isn't useful information. Please, why would you, like, make a tutorial video that makes so little sense? Bro, I'm gonna make the most in-depth fucking tutorial for this game that you have ever seen. Oh no. Give us the Dawn, not the Sinclair. Yeah. Wrong, short blonde. Small frame blonde. Both sides still have coins to use, so something clash. Alright, Sinclair's pretty cool though. He's growing on me. I feel like Merceau and Sinclair and Otis are all growing on me. But Faust is still my favorite. At least in terms of appearance. Wait, that's Donkey. This better be the Donkey from before. 3 plus 5. Okay, wait. So she got, that's a plus 10. That is not the same skill. She rolled a plus 10 on that shit. I don't know, man. But I feel like if it's not the attack stat that they're talking about here, then the attack stat is just completely irrelevant. Like, I don't know what other bearing it would have on combat. Besides, as a damage modifier. Hey, what's going on, Vincent mate? We have explained literally everything about Limbus Company. We know it all. Everything makes sense. The video is 0.5 times. It's supposed to be, because it goes way too fast otherwise. Dude, I'll be rolling for Ryoshu and Faust. Those, honestly, I approve your taste. I can't go through mine because I have too many characters that I like. Like, I'll be rolling for Faust, I'll be rolling for Donkey, I'll be rolling for Ryoshu, I'll be rolling for Merceau, I'll be rolling for Ishmael, I'll be rolling for Sinclair, and I'll maybe be rolling for Otis and Gregor, but I'm thinking about it. But definitely, yeah, they're all so cool. But definitely Faust, Donkey, Ishmael, maybe Ryoshu are my favorites. Well, actually, I think I only like really like Ryoshu because the fourth match flame looks so fucking cool on her. Like, she looks so good as fourth match flame. Um, but in terms of just raw design, Faust, Donkey, and Ishmael are my favorites. Yeah. Puff that chest out, my boy. We stand a good posture king. Alright. For you, Vincent V, I'll do it. Where's the one where they show all of the, like, they have a ton of different people as fourth match flame? Is it over here? You. There. Okay. Yeah, so who is that Yi-Song? I think it is Yi-Song. Yeah, he looks a little less tired there. Dude, so fourth match flame Isong, even fourth match flame Rodion looks so fucking sick with the giant flaming axe. He looks like Demon of Hatred from Sekiro or something. That's so cool. And then there's someone down there, but I can't tell who that is. Wait, that might be Dawn, because that looks like a spear. But it's so hard to tell. Um, Dude, I just can't get over Warp Faust because I love the Warp Crew outfit. And it looks so good on Faust. And then also, it's Warp Donkey that has Rip Space, right? I feel like Rip Space is gonna be so fun to use. Got Merceau, Ryoshu. I think Merceau's like his big red arm is really funny. That's the main reason I like him. Warped on and warped on. You want warped on and warped on? Don't get greedy, Yako. Warped on is super cool though. Where was it? I don't think they revealed the art for warped on though, did they? We got She Dawn. And we saw Warped On in one of the gameplay videos, but I don't think we like actually saw like the card art. This is the Merceau I was looking for. He's so fucking funny. And isn't the Abno called like, is it okay if I punch you a lot? I think that's what someone said the name was translated as. Oh, and that's what these videos are. So they're the regular version and the corrupted version. Something like that. Yeah. Welcome back, Oda. Dude, so this is the regular version of that E.G.O. Here. Show it big. I love the colors. I love the colors so much. And then this is the corrupted version. Wait, restart it. You didn't know? I didn't know! I had no idea. I was just like, why are they uploading two different attacks for every E.G.O? I didn't realize it's because it's like the one where it's taken over them, but now like aesthetically it makes so much sense too. Like that explains why in this one Otis is Otis using her Otis attack, being all Odie. And then in this one, she's like completely fucking consumed by the apple. That's so cool. Now I get it. Now it makes sense to me. So that's why they're like wearing the hats for them. Yeah, okay. So the main difference that you can spot is that their head is covered in the like Bull Soul version, the like rampaging one. Yeah, like Faust has her mask on, Ishmael has the ribbons around her face. Now I get it. Homeboy has his whole body covered by the Mayan calendar. Yeah. Then his other one's probably after. Related to gameplay, have you checked out the source for the Sinners? I haven't like read any of the stories, no. But I do know what like now I know what they're from. Like I can name the stories that they're each from. I think. Okay, so he's the pen name of a poet. Faust from Faust. Donkey from Don Quixote. This is actually supposed to be Yoshihide from Hellscreen. Merceau from The Stranger, Camus. Honglu, I don't know what he's from. That one I can't do. I know Heathcliff is from Wuthering Heights, or however the fuck you pronounce that shit. Ishmael's from Moby Dick. Rodion, I forget what she's from. I know Sinclair is from Demian. Otis from the Odyssey, and Gregor's from Kafka's Metamorphosis. Yeah, Rodion I could not tell you, and Honglu as well. Read a couple of the synopses, like you want me to. Crime and Punishment. Oh, right, yeah. I think she is from Crime and Punishment. I don't know anything about Crime and Punishment. Dude, I want to just appreciate good art. Oh, you read them. Was it interesting? I would like pull it up on Wikipedia, but honestly, that feels like kind of dull to me. Although I guess you could also like use these characters as a reading list. Like if you were looking for books to read and you haven't read some of these, this could be like your summer reading list. You found Merceau's book? Yeah, it's The Stranger by Camus. Yeah, I love Camus. Like I've read some of his other work. Um I don't have I read The Stranger actually? I might have read The Stranger for a class in high school. What was the one I read? Oh, I don't think. Yeah, I have not read The Stranger. On Honglu's book. What's Honglu's book? Honglu story. Dream of the Red Chamber. That's Honglu Meng though. Seems like a different person. Spoilers for The Stranger, I guess. Hong Shu? Hong Shu? What? That's what it's called? Or no, fucking Vincent V. This guy's a troll. Yeah, spoilers for The Stranger. Look out for Stranger spoilers. Wait, wait, I might have read this. I did read this. I read The Stranger. I read this in high school. Oh, I was so checked out when I was reading it though. That's why I don't remember it that well. I fucking forgot. Yeah, because I remember. Okay, spoilers for The Stranger, but like I remember the part where he's on the beach and the Arabs come talk to him and he fucking shoots them. Yeah, and then once the guy's dead, he keeps shooting him and he's like he's just meat now. Like he's not a person anymore. Now that I've shot him, he's just a pile of meat. And he was like thinking about that philosophically. And then while he's waiting in prison, like a guy comes and talks to him. Yeah, the chaplain visits him, and Merceau's like, I don't care about God. And then, yeah, he just dies in prison, right? Shit, I actually read this one. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I forgot that I read this. I remember reading the one about Sisyphus. I think that's the famous one that Camus. Oh, so much good that that high school course did me. Yeah, The Myth of Sisyphus. Philosophical essay. I like wrote an essay about that shit. Easy. So this is Dream of the Red Chamber, right? Spoilers for Dream of the Red Chamber. It's one of the four great classical novels of Chinese literature. Wait, I want to see the Chinese for Hong Lu's name. I want to see if it matches up. Hong. Oh wait, Hong Lu Meng is the name of the story. It's not the name of the guy. Or is it? Hold up. Hong Lu. Now I gotta commit that to memory. No, that's completely different characters. Cao Hong Shu? I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. This is not the right one though. Hong Lu's like his story's about Jade though, isn't it? Quiet Night? Did I just pull up the fucking Reddit post? No, I'm not gonna do Laogam Ma. Isn't that Bro's trolling right now? Hong Lu. Can I like copy paste this? Why won't it let me copy paste that? Wait, Yako, you said you found it, right? How? How? Hong Lu book. He's associate professor of criminal justice at the University of Nevada. China's death penalty. Bro, it just keeps showing me Dream of the Red Chamber. Very informative content, right? He has authored a book, Punishment: A Comparative Historical Perspective. Honglu University of Kentucky. Dude, that's definitely the Honglu and Limbus company. He is totally from the U Kentucky. Role-playing Twitter account. What is this? Oh, Fresh Abno? Yo, Fresh Abno? With a skill check? Wait, they got Reindeer Ishmael. They got Warp Cleanup Merceau. They have 7 Yisong. They have 7 Ryoshu. And they got Honglu with his back to everyone. Dream of the Red Chamber is the origin of the sinner, seems, but the character's name isn't even Honglu. Like Honglu Meng is the name of the story. And it's not even written with the same characters. Unique among the sinners to have a name not directly lifted from the protagonist of his source material, but the title. The Chinese name of Dream of the Red Chamber is Honglu Meng. Stealth Pun comes in here as Honglu is spelt as... Yeah. They wrote it with different characters. They wrote it with completely different characters. How are you supposed to recognize that shit? Xiao Shang Hao Zhang Guo. I agree. Bro, so not only did they not take the protagonist's name, but they also used different characters to write the fucking name of the story. They just did not want people to recognize him. Does that mean there's like mega spoilers in this one? Okay, mega spoilers for Dream of the Red Chamber. Oh, there's the plot summary. There's a rock. The red dust. Oh shit, Gebera. The stone begs a Taoist priest and a Buddhist monk to take it with them to see the world. And it's reborn as Jia Bao Yu. So Honglu's the Rock? Honglu the Rock Johnson? Because he turns into Jade, right? We gotta... Okay, now we gotta watch Honglu's trailer. Where the fuck is Hong... There's Honglu. Alright, so his icon... His icon is a Jade, I think. Or it's like the planet Saturn. Honglu the Rock, aka the Walk. What the fuck?
우리? 우와, 당신 지금 보니까
So he's a
멋진
rock.
머리를 달고 계시는군요. 요즘은 이런 놀이가 유행하고 있나 보죠?
Oh, and I guess that's the archway we saw on Wikipedia. I love how fucking Wikipedia is the reference. It said Great Jade on a subtitle on the top. Yeah, so he's a rock. He's a sentient stone that is reborn as precious jade. Where did it said something about an arch, right? Yeah, the opening chapter of the novel describes a great stone archway, and on either side a couplet is inscribed. That's this shit, except it doesn't say all that stuff. Truth becomes fiction when the fiction's true. Real becomes not real when the unreal's real. That totally means something. So deep. Can I leave?
없네요. 제 눈이 다 즐거울 정도예요.
Okay, but his ult is he just makes it rain.
뭐
Like his
어디에나
crazy
있을
skill,
법한
he
그런
literally
집안이시죠.
he just makes it
아마
rain.
다들 비슷하지 않을까요? 조리장에게 반찬 투정을 하고 옷 입혀주는
Also, he's
사용인들을
crazy red,
쓸데없이 곤란하게 해서
which I guess makes it
할아버지에게
easier.
혼나는 것 같지 말이에요.
Yeah, see, he just turns his like
옷
ponytail
입다는 것 같지
tie
말이에요.
into a lot of water. Nice, I agree.
예.
False. Shit. You call that like illusion mirror. False. Oh, land of illusion. That's what I said. False illusion mirror. Anyway, anyway, anyway. That's Honglu. He's from the Dream of the Red Jade. So Honglu's kind of weird because his name is not the name of a character from his story. And then Yisong is kind of weird because he's not even a character. He's just the poet's pen name. But you know everyone else's characters, I guess. And Ryoshu's kind of weird because because they fucking localized her name wrong because it's Yoshihide, but then they went with the Chinese reading for some reason. Everyone else is normal though. Like everyone else is just characters from their stories, right? Wait, Rodion, Crime and Punishment. Rodion Raskolnikov. Oh, what a rascal. The only other difference would be Otis. Oh, because is Otis not read as Otis in Greek? Which is a pseudonym, not a name. Oh, true. Yeah. Yo, you read Crime and Punishment? Okay, Vincent V, tell us about Rodion. Right, I did forget that that's a pseudonym. So yeah, this is also like... Okay, I guess it's a third of them then, that are not just book characters. Alright, what do you know about Dostoevsky, Vincent V? Give us the rundown. Real quick college course. Follows the mental anguish and moral dilemmas of Rodion Raskolnikov, an impoverished ex-student in St. Petersburg, who plans to kill an unscrupulous pawnbroker, an old woman who stores money and valuable objects in her flat. Well, I guess that explains why Rodion in this game is a gambling addict. Life is shit. Oh. Well, it says salvation is possible only through atonement. What do we know about Rodion then? The profile even says that you can't look at Otis part. What? The sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She is an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You can trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Unlike other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Keep an eye on this sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing our company's mission. Oh, because the records are blacked out. So maybe the real name actually is Odysseus in the game too? Maybe. That would be kind of cool. Or maybe it's like she's the nobody part of Odysseus, so you're not allowed to look at the records because it's a secret. But maybe Otis is just her name. It could go either way, honestly. That's cool, though. I read this book a long time ago, but if I remember correctly, I think Rodion killed the pawn granny with an axe. Hey, yo! Okay, so it... Dude, my guy Vincent V, he passed the test. He knows the axe. He's read the book. That's pretty cool. Honestly, now remembering that I read The Stranger, I feel a lot more attachment for Merceau. The unfortunate traits of being a Backstreet's born are apparent in this sinner. She loves money, gambling, and betting, so it is advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There is nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass. Merceau's profile, I remember his, yeah. It's so short, and he won't cast any moral judgment. Dude, I just love his big ol' fucking goofy Five Nights at Freddy's arm. Where is it? Where'd you go? There. Dude, I love Five Nights at Merceau's. It is a pretty cool one. Dude, I'm trying to re-roll until I get 5 SSRs. Or no, 10 SSRs in my starting summon. Who's with me? Who's about to go like hardcore reroll with me? 6 days straight, no breaks, non-stop stream. Big rainbow fist, dude. I love his big rainbow fist. Marceau's pretty cool. I mean, I especially like him because that Abno seems so like not suited for him. Wonder if they might do some promotion streams right before the game is out or right after, sponsored ones. Oh shit. Well, there ain't no way they're sponsoring me. But we can hope. We can hope. But if they're making this game because they're broke, then I think it's pretty unlikely that they'll have a lot of money to like shell out for sponsored streams. Okay, but like, so look at him here. He's so gray. He's so apathetic. And he's so like sad. And then you look at him here, and he's got like fucking like paintball juice leaking from him, and he's all like dressed up with his goofy ass arm. It's like silly. That's why I love it, I think. I just love how he totally looks like he came to a kid's birthday party and they made him dress up, and he's like not having fun at all. Especially when he puts the hood on. And he's like, well, I guess I gotta keep these kids entertained and shoot rainbows from my hand. Also, this shit. Who even is this? Is that Yi-sung? He got a haircut or something. Yeah, he's wearing his hair like completely different. It's way less of a bowl and more styled. But I can't think of who else it would even be if it wasn't Yi-sung, because it doesn't look like anyone else. They didn't even explain this shit. What, Merceau? That ain't Merceau. Is that fucking Merceau? That doesn't look like his hair, though. Or does it? I guess maybe if he combed it forward, it could be? Who the fuck is this? Who is this guy? Why does he look like total hype beast? Like, he looks like he would go out buy Supreme. 100%. He's even doing the fucking, you know, I had to do it to him. They dropped this shit in the fucking window. It's a window capture. And then no explanation. No other info about it. We're so venti ego. Fucking venti. From Genshin? Is that Genshin Impact? I really like this this Ishmael ego though. This is also a really nice one. You just smacked him. That dude Russian. It might not even be a sinner, right? It could be like an enemy NPC or something. That is such a cool animation. Just this part? Holy shit, Queen. And then, like, how'd you even do that? Hello? Comes back? Fucking boomerang anchor? It's so cool. Ishmael looks so blitzed. Yeah, and I am here for it, dude. Look at her. Look at her fucking... She has, like, the dead anime eyes. And she spilled some pink sauce on her pants. Yeah, she got sauce all over her pants, dude. She is wasted beyond belief. You can even see her, like, teetering. Dude, I love that so much. Wait, why do they have like a completely different video for it? They just like forgot to add the name to it or something? Oh, this is with damage numbers. Okay. Nah, yeah, that's pretty sick. I also love Teddy Bear Faust. He definitely looks better without the hood on, though. The hood one is literally just like, how many fucking Five Nights at Freddy's inspired abnormalities do you think there are going to be in this game? Because we've got this shit. We've got the Merceau. That's already two. Wait, does that say girl boss? Girl boss. That's terrifying. I would shit myself if that ran at me. But yeah, Teddy Bear Faust is sick. Love that. We've got Mayan Calendar Sinclair, but we've already seen that one a couple times. We've got like Robin Hood Gregor too. This Gregor dude is always just turning his arm into different shit. Like, I thought it was a crab claw, but then he also has like a wooden arm, and then his wooden arm also turns into like literally a tree. So he's just all over the place. He has so much range. Pretty awesome. Gregor is a bug on the source. Yeah, he's like a cockroach, right? Also, and then we have this Yisong, and I think they showed this E.G.O. He used it like once in one of the demos. It might be the Korean demo. It might be in this demo, which I don't think we've actually watched on stream yet. Get on that normal speed. It's never specified, but pretty well assumed. Yeah. Well, and I think in Kafka's Metamorphosis, the dude becomes a cockroach too. It would make sense. Bro, just use the E.G.O. Come on. Why are you being shy about it? It is in this one. There, okay. Yes. So for some reason they didn't reveal like the video on here for the E.G.O, it looks like. But it's right here anyway, so we can just watch it.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
There it is.
복을 구하고 싶다면 정성을 들여 빌어보시오.
It's so fucking sick looking, but also he just throws rocks. Like, he threw 2 rocks. That's like a summary of what went down here. Let me turn the quality up. He just like, alright, he does like some crazy shit. Like, he kicks the rocks. And then after the rocks hit him, they're like magnetically attracted back to him, which is also kind of cool. So yeah, that's pretty sick. But I have no idea what Abno that is, or why he's wearing like a, what do you call those again? Something, a bowler hat. He's wearing a bowler hat. So it's like the bowler hat rock god. But he looks pretty sick. Look at that. Then we got Otis. We got Sinclair. We got Rodion. I like how he throws the blade at the rocks and they get propelled. That's what happened? Bro, I was not following that shit. I thought they just got like magnetically attracted back to that guy. Hold up. Hold up. So he like kicks the rocks and then he throws his sword. That's what's going on there? Bro, it's just white lines. How could you tell? Yako got like crazy eyes. Best vision this side of the Mississippi. Damn. But yeah, no, he's pretty cool. And I love this Ishmael too. We already were over this though. I already said that. What's his face again? I keep forgetting his name. Heathcliff. Heathcliff looks cool there. I like the rabbit hat. Yeah, so I have way too much fucking gacha I want to roll for. Like way too much. Because I want like pink ribbon Ishmael. I want flaming butterfly Ishmael. I want teddy bear Faust. I want big arm Merceau. And then I want warp Faust. Too much fucking gacha, dude. I'm gonna explode. Did you read that Sinner Association connection somewhere? No. Oh, I just thought of it. I just thought of it. I was literally just on the wiki here, like obsessing over it. And I was like, okay, so like number one Yi song. And then like it just occurred to me. I was like, holy shit, their numbers match the associations. So yeah, Yi song is number one. He's Korean. Like the Hana Association is one in Korean. Faust is number two. She's German. The Zwei Association is two in German. Don Quixote's Trace. She. Sank. Liu. Seven. Yeah. That's crazy. What's going on, Lord of the Dice? Limbus! You missed like the 2.5 hours of like micro analyzing trailers that we did. But yeah, now we're just talking about the theory that they have like some kind of connection to the associations. Like you've probably played Ruina if you're excited for Limbus, right? I haven't finished it yet, so no spoilers, please. But so each character, like each sinner in Limbus, their origin for their name matches like the language that that association's name is in like the Project Moon universe. Otis is kind of suspicious right now with the context. Oh, because of the whole like don't look at the records and also my name means nobody. It's a little suspicious. I think Otis's design is really cool though. I'm a big fan. And I guess like we can safely assume that that means that the 12th association is Greek. So it's like what, dodeca or whatever it was in Greek. The weird thing about that is how Ishmael's American, right? Heathcliff is British. So 7 is the 7 association. But if Ishmael's American, that means 8's gonna just be the 8 association too, right? Because I feel like there's not there's not an American way to say 8 that's different from the British way. Unless it's like the 8 association and the 7 association. You have to say it in different accents. I really wonder if they might have included a 13th association maybe to deal with distortions or something. It's so possible. It's very possible that they added another association. And it also explains why like Rodion's 9, Dante's 10, Emil, not Emil. Emil is 11. Because I guess the 10th association is in Italian. But yeah, wait, where do they say explicitly that there's only 12 associations? Because I do... Alright, I'm going to pull up the Library of Ruina wiki again. Because I was looking at this, right? When I was like having my theory. The 11th is that German Swiss. Yeah, it's Ufi. So yeah, you can see here, so like Hana's 1, Zwei is 2, Grace is 3, She is 4, Sank is 5, Liu is 6, 7, and then you have Ufi. The associations follow a numeric naming pattern, with each being titled after the word for a number 1 to 12 in a different language. Yeah. Okay, well, so the trivia says 1 to 12. Roland mentions it in a cutscene. Free battle from Streetlight, maybe? Oh, okay. So if I pull up Streetlight here, it should have, like, the dialogue. Oh, this is just the in-battle dialogue. Where's the, like, pre-battle dialogue? That's so long ago, though. No wonder I don't remember it. Battlestar on kill. Yeah, so this is just the dialogue for enemies. Why the fuck did you just open an ad for an iPhone? What did I even click on that did that? How did that happen? I don't need an iPhone, dude. You're telling me they don't? Oh, they do. Free battle. Do you remember which specific battle it was? Which streetlight free battle it was? Oh, wait. No, it doesn't say. Well, this is just like a summary. This isn't the actual dialogue. There. So it says Y association. Oh, here. Back in the library, Angela is confused by various terms the streetlight fixers have mentioned. Roland explains to her about the 12 fixer associations in the city and the grading system used for offices and requests in addition to fixers. Okay. Roland explains that the grading system is a way of easily determining a person's worth and position. Angela is skeptical, but Roland shrugs it off as just another adaptation to life in the city. Okay. So I guess there were 12, and they added a 13th. Well, I would assume if it's not consistent with the Library of Ruina lore, that they'll explain where the fuck Section 13 came from. Unless Section 13 is like Apnos or something. maybe Gregor represents like the Abnos or the distortions or whatever because he turns into a cockroach. So maybe he's not directly tied to any sections like the other 12 are. He says something like there are 12 fixer associations with Hana on top. Okay. Yeah. Has yet to be officially addressed by the Hana. Wait, so that means Y is second? It could be new associations. It could be new associations. I don't know. I had like a kind of a theory that they probably like have ties to different associations. Well, so if they don't remember their actual identities, then it's possible that they're like founders or like high ranking officials um from each association. But yeah, I haven't finished Ruina yet, but no worries cuz I don't think that was a major spoiler. So yeah, don't sweat it. And Wednesday and Thursday I will be trying to marathon the last bit of Ruina. But if there's a lot more after the fucking okay, spoilers for Library of Ruina. But if there is a lot more content after Argalia and his gang show up at the library, then we might not be able to finish it in time because I already have my hands full making 20 builds and and like fighting all of the what do you call them? Fighting all the fucking different distorted people. There's 10 of them. That's so many. How am I supposed to do that? All right, looking forward to it though, Dice. And then we just got Gregor here for no fucking reason. But look, so his arm is made of wood here? Like, what happened to his arm? I don't know. Like, okay, it makes sense if that's Leo Section 6. Cut it off, and what? It just, like, grows back? It just comes back? You can kind of see there's, like, fibers inside of it, though. So maybe it's, like, maybe it turned into, like, muscle fibers and he put it inside of the wood or something? I don't know. Like, something weird's going on there. But it's definitely weird how Gregor is, like, the only character who can transform without using E.G.O. Like every other character is human. What if you cut it off and let the arm grow in a wooden shell? That's kind of a cool idea, actually. That's a cool concept. Yeah, maybe it's like bug meat inside of the wooden arm. But yes, there's definitely some like distortion shit going on with Gregor, I think. Spontaneously metamorphic. Parts or the whole of his body. Oh, okay, but it's not just his arm. He can turn into a roach at any moment. If you upset him too much, he'll just turn into a giant cockroach. Dude, I'm so excited for this game. Some random fact that you might have noticed. No idea how important it is. What? So excited for the dude. The fact that they just have E.G.Os for every character too. If you look at the map of the city, there's no District 26. But there's no Z. Big mystery. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 20, 25. Oh, what happened to 26? But they say the city's divided into 26 districts. Interesting. I'm pretty sure they mentioned they say it right here. They literally have the map that shows 25 districts. And then they're like, by the way, there's 26 districts. There's so many theories about 26. What do people even base it off of? One is like 26 is underground. It could be. But then wouldn't that technically belong to one of the other districts? Like, because LobCorp is underground. 26 is on the outskirts somewhere. That would make sense. Like, what if this whole thing right here is 26? Like, because you have this, I don't know what this is, like the actual wall of the city. So what if this entire area is just District 26? I feel like that would make sense. Plausible. Plausible. Yeah. It's possible. I mean, I guess we'll find out. Like, we'll find out what Gregor's deal is. We'll find out what Otis's deal is. Dude, I need to play this game. How are they gonna fucking add an energy system so that I can only play like a little bit every couple hours? So cruel. I need this Faust. They have not teased this Faust like a single time either. She's only on the official website. Like, I don't think she has ever showed up on the Twitter account. Where's my Faust? It's like perfect because I love Faust's design and I love the Warp Cruise design. She goes so hard. And like the art is fucking sick too. Like the blue sword contrasting with like the red blood splatters behind her and like the action pose that it's all like it's so perfect. It's probably easy to burn through starting content with the starting and Keflin boxes. It better be. Oh yeah, and they have that gacha thing where at the beginning of the game you're constantly leveling up. What E.G.O would go good with Faust? Like that doesn't exist? Because I mean, I think she looks damn good in the fucking teddy bear E.G.O. But hmm. What E.G.O would go good with? I don't even know what it would look like. Like, what E.G.O do you want Faust to have? Oh, that's an easy one. Smiling Bodies. Dude, I would wail for Smiling Bodies Faust. That would be so fucking cool. Any other ones? I think like a Santa Faust with Rudalta would be funny. And Rudalta wasn't in Ruina, so it would be nice if he made a comeback. Pull him up, actually. He's not a backer Abno, right? Oh, and then also Funeral of Butterflies would be really fucking cool. Rudalta, get this trailer out of here, dude. I just can't wait for the fucking Christmas event where everyone's in Rudalta E.G.O. It'll be so funny. He's terrifying. He is pretty horrifying to look at. But yeah, no, dude, all I want is a one sin E.G.O. Oh, that would be really fucking cool too. No, a one sin E.G.O would be sick. Yeah. No, I can get behind that. I wonder who would wear the one sin E.G.O. Like who do you think would suit it the most? I feel like I could see one sin Merceau. Yeah. Yo, same thought. Yeah, I could totally see a one sin Merceau happening. I think that would be so fucking cool. And it would kind of be like my buff Hokma when he uh handled one sin. That would be pretty cool. That unnamed angel Merceau E.G.O. Is that Merceau? Is it actually Merceau? I cannot tell who it was supposed to be. Wait, I can't find it now. It is? Bro, he like combed his hair forward. He looks like a completely different person. I scrolled so far down. So you're telling me that that's Merceau, though? Hold up. Really? That? It does not look like him. It does not look like him at all. His face? I gotta compare this. Hang on. Is it? What? His posture's like so much better? I guess he does look similar. He does have Merceau eyes. He does have Merceau eyes. But his hair, dude. And I guess he does use his fist. You're right. Oh, and it is his right arm, too. Like, it's the same arm as this one. Okay, I buy it. That's Merceau. What the fuck did he do to his hair, though? He looks like a fuckboy. Dude just pulled up to, like, school photo day with a new haircut. The art they have of them together look really cool. He forgot to use gel. It looks better that way though. Like I love this art, and I love the art with like Ishmael and Faust, and the one with Donkey and Sinclair as well. This dude's so cute. Pets, someone said. This game is so hype, right? I'm like really excited for it. Dude, but like why could we not get the free fucking fourth match flame Ryoshu? Cause this is like one of the coolest Avno designs. It is so sick. I love it so like I love how smoky it looks. I love the colors. I love the antenna and like the like ends of the hair. It looks so good. We are close. We're not close. We're like barely halfway there. We are barely halfway. We're at 180k and we need 300k. 60%? Almost 60%. Or yeah, 60% is pretty accurate. We're like almost 2/3 of the way there. But not even. Bro, it's not happening. It's absolutely not happening. But it would be nice. So I guess she's just gonna get tossed in the gacha or something. Like, there's no way they're gonna scrap the design because we didn't get the enough pre registrations. Yeah, we just have to cope. We have no other option. But yeah, so I mean, she might be in the gacha. She might be in like a battle pass. That's why I was thinking about the sponsored things because we didn't meet the goal to advertise more this week. Well, but I feel like the sponsorships wouldn't happen until the game's already out, right? And by that point, it would be too late for pre-registration. I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's a week left. I don't think they can get more than 100k. You're coping, seething, and molding. Me too. I can hardly breathe because I'm so upset. But yeah, like so that's 78.2k. And then these one that's 108k. So that's like almost 200k. They're almost at 200k. They're pretty close. That's like what, 186k? Yeah. They're at 186k right now. It's not happening. Not in a week. I guess more advertising maybe. But like this literally has more followers than their official Twitter account for Project Moon. At least we get Blade Lineage Lee Song. It took like a month to go from 170k to 180k. Was it that bad? Rip. Rip. Yeah, there's 180k. Tickets punched February 7th. And then. What? Hello? Okay, well, apparently search doesn't work on Twitter. I was paying attention to get the next milestone. Yeah. I remember when it was at 150. That was like a couple months ago. And it was you, right, Oda, who was like, they're gonna hit 180 soon. And I was like, okay, like that's nice, but we're not making it to 300k. It's not happening. When I started tracking, it was around 170k. Okay. Dude, Teddy Bear Faust. I need Mountain of Smiling Bodies E.G.O though. Fucking love that Abno. Why is it not testing it? Oh, it's the mountain. That's why. On the plus side, gacha seems pretty good right now. What do you mean by that? Like the gacha for the game? The fact that you can skip tutorial is beautiful. I love that. The fact that you only get each E.G.O once and no repeats is also really great. We got to see what the rates are though. It might be like fucking 2% for a SSR, which I don't have an issue with. Like I kind of like games that have low rates as long as they give you a fair amount of summoning currency. That E.G.O mechanic is so good. It really is. No, Genshin, I hate the gacha for Genshin because not only are the rates ridiculously low, but they give you like no gacha currency. So you are like very rarely getting to roll, and it's even more rare that you get rare characters. And then the fact that you need like 5-star characters and 5-star weapons in order to like optimize in Genshin, it's like it's too much. So I feel like at least this game is not going to be Genshin. It's not going to be Genshin. Yeah, you really need that pity in Genshin. But yeah, we will see the rates. Yeah, no, the fact that you have to like do 70 to 90 summons in Genshin before you have good odds of getting a 5-star is kind of crazy. Yeah, I quit because I didn't get Ganyu, and then I got so salty. I was like, it's gonna be months before I can save up enough Primo Gems to even attempt to get Ganyu again. And I was like, I'm not putting that much effort in. Like, I don't care that much. So that was why I quit Genshin. The Battle Pass E.G.Os can be crafted after 2 seasons. Wait, they can be crafted? I heard that the Battle Pass E.G.Os, you could like buy them after 2 seasons or something. Um, but you can craft them. I thought you had to like actually pay money to get them. Battle Pass E.G.Os are more like get it early type of. Yeah. So no, for the Battle Pass E.G.Os, I mean they give you a 3-month period for it, which is really nice of them. And the fact that you just get free E.G.Os from the Battle Pass, I also love. Like, if you had to get the premium Battle Pass to get E.G.Os, I would be a little annoyed. But the fact that they like the alternatives would be they don't give E.G.Os through the Battle Pass at all, or that they would give it to you for free. And like giving the E.G.Os for free is the best possible outcome they could have chosen. So that I really like. I really like that you cannot spend a dime and get like a unique exclusive E.G.O from the battle pass. You can craft it from, oh, you craft it from like Lunacy? Or craft it from E.G.O shards. If it's craft from E.G.O shards, that makes sense. Oh, right, because you can use E.G.O shards to craft stuff, right? No, it would be E.G.O shards, I think, right? Oh, what the fuck? Who the hell are you? Hello? Road Less music video? I thought I read crafts when I saw it. Wait, so here it is. It's... Where do they explain E.G.O shards? Here. Yes. Okay. So, E.G.O shards can be exchanged at the dispenser for identities or E.G.O you don't own, or traded for spindles of thread. So I guess after 2 seasons, the E.G.O from the battle pass gets added to the dispenser? Is that how it works? Yeah, okay. So that's pretty cool then. Yeah, so you can still get it for free. Although you have to craft it using gacha exclusive currency. But still, that's pretty nice. And then 2 seasons. So if each season is like 3 months, then that's roughly half a year that you're having to wait. But that's not that long actually. You lose a percentage of those shards every season. That would suck if true. I hope that's not true. You heard that too? Where are you guys hearing that? That sucks. What? You should get to keep them. But on Reddit. Well, I wonder how that person knows. But where was it? It was here. So the battle pass. So like this battle pass, right? It's from February, like late February to mid May. So that's roughly 3 months. In some of the earlier videos, so maybe they changed it. Oh, really? They say it in the earlier videos? I don't remember seeing any of that. But so it's 2 seasons later, like 1 season in between, or 2 seasons in between? So is it like after this season ends, you wait 2 whole seasons? Or it's after this season ends, you wait 1 season? I mean, either way, that's like 3 to 6 months that you're waiting. Don't know. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so either way, 3 to 6 months. Not that bad. How do people know this shit? Where does it, like, who explains this? We just gotta find out. Yep. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't plan to miss a lot of Battle Pass exclusive E.G.O. Unless, worst case scenario, is the game sucks after like a year or a couple months or a couple years or whatever. Passion dies down, don't play it for a couple months, but then they release like a really cool E.G.O. And then it's like, shit, I gotta go back and get that E.G.O. That's the only situation I can think of. Or I guess if you're like really busy for like 3 months and you don't have time to do the battle pass. But if you are a dedicated player, then either way it shouldn't be a word. Shouldn't be a concern. Okay. Wait, so then is there a trailer that I missed? If the game sucks, they're going to retire it after not too much time. Oh, that would be so sad though. I'm also thinking of all the games they'll develop after this too. I have not put a single thing in my head about Project Moon past this game. I wonder what kinds of games they would develop though. Honestly though, like I really like gacha games. So I'm like super excited for this game specifically. And I'm not really thinking about future projects. Yeah, I know that the whole reason they're making this game is to fund like bigger games. But I'm just so excited for this game because I like gacha so much. And I really like the character designs and like the art and stuff for this game. So I'm hoping that even when they do develop future projects, it's like a parallel development thing and they'll like continue to update this game and like do maintenance and keep it live. Because this seems like a pretty cool game. But we'll see. I mean, they've been raising hype for it for like what, almost a year. They're splitting team one for Limbus and one for the rest. Oh, I didn't know about that. Okay. Dude, I'm so down for that. You didn't upload. Oh, you didn't. Yeah. Well, if you want to send them, Oda, I would welcome it. Now that I'm okay with visiting the wiki though, because I'm like pretty spoiler resistant, since I know pretty much all the spoilers so far except like how the game ends. But yeah, I can find those on the wiki too if I need to. There's two parts of the art book. Oh, that yeah, could I just buy the art book at this point? Part 1 goes up until the end of Star and the realizations. Oh shit. So I could just not open part 2? Drooling at the thought of the third person ARPG in the city. That sounds sick. Like fucking Genshin Impact or something, but with Limbus Company, or I mean, I guess Project Moon in general. Part 1 should be no spoilers. It's different files. Oh, okay. So maybe I'll just buy the art book then. I don't care about gacha as long as the game is good. I love gacha if the game is good. Like, if the game is good and it has gacha, then I think that's like my ideal game. Because I love fucking gambling for characters. I am a monster. And I love the gacha system where it's constant updates and they'll be like adding new characters and having events and adding new story stuff to it, and it's like a living game, like it's constantly receiving attention and improving. So I'm super into that. And I feel like MMOs kind of have that too, but I've never really been into MMOs as much. So it's especially gacha. What was I gonna look at? My boy, look at him. He's so happy. He's ready for his dinner. It seems like all of the Abnos for Limbus have been new Abnos though. Like I don't think they've shown any Abnos that already existed except this one. Like, and this one's technically only from Wonder Lab. The art style to these Project Moon games are they're so good. Yeah. No, especially Ruina and Limbus. I fucking love the art. And like that one scene in LobCorp where it's like actually realistic art style, like fully rendered in like one of the earlier days of LobCorp. I fucking love that art. Like the art style is so good. Yeah, me too. I really wish we did have more of those scenes. But yeah, no, I love the character design. I love the like E.G.O design, Abnos. It's so fucking cool. And I feel like E.G.O got such a glow up from LobCorp. Because I remember back in LobCorp, it was hold on, let me open this. Oh, I can't. I'm browsing in guest. But in LobCorp, like half of the E.G.Os were just like suit, but it's a different color. And like here's a pistol, but it's white. But then in Ruina and then in this game too, they like really went all fucking out with making them look sick. And they're so cool. Alright, I should add the Library of Ruina art book to my wish list. I'm assuming it's not on sale right now. Yeah, it's $20. Can you not wishlist DLC? As long as you stick to volume 1. Oh, there you go. Okay, I wishlist. So yeah, when it goes on sale, I'll get it. And for now, I can always just use the wiki. But yeah, thanks, Oda. Dude, when this company comes out in a week. Crazy. It's been like months and months. It was supposed to come out in December. That time kind of flew by though. I'm almost glad it didn't come out in December because I had way more time to play Ruina, and I do think it improved the experience. I'll put the sprites on Discord for now then. Alright, thanks, Oda. I appreciate it. E.G.O went from, oh, just another suit to you become the smashing Minotaur beast. Yeah, right? It went from, like, okay, here's a green jacket and a necktie to, like, alright, you're wrapped in vines and your arm is a fucking sword. Like, it's so cool. It got, like, the glow up of the century. And then also the E.G.O corrosion shit. The animations are also so satisfying. Like, I felt this in Ruina when I started playing it for the first time, but like the animations for when you hit enemies are like, it feels good, and like the kind of slight screen shake and everything is like feels so meaty and heavy. Like, even though it's turn based and they're just running around on the screen, it's visceral. I don't want a blue. Oh, the shepherd guy. He's so hateable. He was just an asshole. That would be a pretty funny E.G.O. But like, what's even the difference between him and the red hooded mercenary? Like, I feel like they're so similar. Hold up. Is there like a Wonder Lab wiki? No, there's a Wonder Lab on Wikipedia. Oh, there is a Wonder Lab wiki. Okay, spoilers for Wonder Lab. Wait, is that Joe wearing the fucking Blue Shepherd's outfit? Like, see, I feel like this is still the basic ass LobCorp E.G.O. So it's like, okay, you get a long blue coat. Then they made them so much fucking cooler in Ruin. So how do I pull up the blue? This is only characters. Dude, this wiki sucks. This wiki has nothing on it. There is absolutely nothing on this wiki. Wonder Lab event when? Oh, that would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Like a specific Wonder Lab story or something. But what do you call it? Ishmael's like pink ribbon is already from Wonder Lab. Yeah, this. Isn't it? I don't remember what the name of it was in Wonder Lab, but I remember that it existed, and it's like the pink version of the red shoes. Wonder Lab pink shoes. Imagine fighting Cat in Wonderland as a dungeon. Okay, that would be pretty cool fan service. Ribbon Ishmael from Ballerina. This is fucking Reddit again, dude. Oh, right. Where is the Honglu ribbon video? They didn't put it on Twitter, did they? I remember people were like losing it over that shit. Was it the demo highlights? Oh, we should watch those, like the 1 minute long one. But yeah, no, if they start doing like collabs with the spin-off works though, then I'm gonna need to actually read Distortion Detective because I'm on chapter 3 right now and I have not touched it for months. But I feel like if they did like a Distortion Detective event, I wouldn't be able to enjoy it unless I actually read the fucking light novel first. Oh, right, they're making a visual novel of it. How did I forget? We've been over this too. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna play that one. Yeah, maybe I don't even need to read it then. I'll just play it when it comes out. Oh, and maybe when the game comes out, they'll have like a collaboration event or something. I could see that happen. Like a lot of mobile games do that. Like even Fire Emblem Heroes does that, where like a new Fire Emblem game comes out, and so they'll have like a collab with the new characters in the game. More likely they would be cameos. You don't think they would add like identities from Distortion Detective? Like a Distortion Detective identity. What are they trying to showcase here? It's literally just specific attacks. Wait, did Moulinet always do that? Did Moulinet always put a 7 on them? I love how the 7 Association, whose name is in English, has a signature move in French. You just Moulinet a 7 onto their body. Whoa, that's in English. I can read that. I'm so hyped to use Rip Space in this game. Excuse me. So that was basically just like a showcase of their cool animation. Right, and then there's one more of those. This one. I don't think Hamu was in that. I don't know if he's in this one either. That was Rip Space. Dude, I fucking love Rip Space. Since Religion Realizations didn't have all the E.G.Os. Oh, right. You also put the extra E.G.O sprites they included? Oh, cause there were no, there was no Angela dress up, but your characters dress up when they use the E.G.O, right? Oh shit, so I'll check that out. Yeah, thanks, Oda. It was such a shame that Rip Space was only for the Warp Crew. I didn't get to use it. Yes, I agree. No, so in Ruina, I love Rip Space. I love Rose's key page, but it like falls off so fast. It really falls off. And so I like, even though I'm at what I think is endgame right now, I wanted to like use Rip Space and Rose's page more, but I just couldn't justify it. And it was a real shame. So I'm like so fucking excited for Rip Space to actually be viable in this game. And like to actually be able to use it. Oh, I can't wait. Isn't concept art also in the book? Yes, but I do not yet have the book. Or wait, you mean concept art? I wouldn't know because I don't have the book. All the extra religion E.G.O sprites are really good. I'll check them out. Yeah, I'm not buying the art book until it's cheap. Bucks. Oh, wait, so I have the Discord right here. I want to look at these ghost sprites. Although I can't show them. Holy shit, they're cool. Dude, Penitence looks really cool too. These are so fucking sick. It's almost a shame that we didn't get to see Angela wearing these. Oh, there it is. I opened it for you. These are so cool. Dude. Okay. Alright. Back to the demo highlight. There it is! There's Honglu! They just, when they're channeling that E.G.O, they have the moves. Like fucking Honglu, and then like Ishmael when she like did her crazy corroded dance meme. There's a chapter for E.G.O concepts in volume 2. I gotta beat Ruina so that I can look at stuff without being spoiled. Fourth match flame is so cool. When I played Lobotomy Corp and they had fucking Scorched Girl in it, I did not think that she was going to turn into like a super awesome badass abnormality E.G.O. But she did it. She defied all expectations. Story gameplay demonstration version alpha. That's a cool Merceau. Wait, we haven't even seen that one before. Okay, I'm not gonna actually watch this one, so um your eyes are safe. Where is this Merceau? Is that it? There it is. Is oh that's also Liu, isn't it? One day I'm going to Hum Hum Pong Pong and coming back with all the merch. Me too, Dice. Me too. The fact that they only sell the physical version of the art book at Hum Hum Pong Pong, it irks me. There's like so much shit that I want that you just can't even find online if you tried. Like even if you were willing to pay international shipping fees, you just can't find it. Or at least I couldn't. Maybe if I knew Korean I would have it easier. But yeah. Liu section 6 Merceau. He's blocking a sword with his hand. Crazy. That's another one that we've like never seen advertised. See the that one. Do they have any weird stuff? Hold on, put that away. I love Merceau so much. I like him more now that I know that I actually read his story. Okay, so there's Warp Faust, there's Warp Dawn. Holy shit, I need both of them. Oh, Warp Faust is only an SR? I think these zeros are rarity, right? Or is that how many limit breaks you've done? More Warp Crew lore? Let's go. Dude, the Warp fucking uniform is so good. This one we've seen, right? That's she. That's how do I always forget his fucking name? Heathcliff. That's she Heathcliff. That's Lou Merceau. Dude, I need these two. I'm about to like screenshot this shit. Hold on. I'm down bad for the warp crew. Let me pop that in. God damn. Okay. Uh yeah, I think those are the only ones we haven't seen. I wonder if there's going to be more like new ones that we haven't seen. Oh, you put concept art in the Discord? And it's spoiler free? Let me see. Wait, what the fuck? Hold up. Oh, I thought that was a beard, dude. I thought I thought that was like a dude with some extreme facial hair when it was zoomed out. But it's just like a stormtrooper mouth. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna try not to show too many of these on stream because you know, like copyright or whatever. But y'all can check them out in the Discord if you're interested. And I'm looking through them. The last one's pretty fun. Alright, I'm gonna speed run looking at all of these. The mimicry one is disgusting. Dude, mimicry's vile. Holy shit. These are really cool though. King of Greed Roland is very interesting. Dude, Roland has some interesting cosplay that he's in. I'll say that. I really like how Road Home looks in this concept art. In the third picture. Oh shit! Wait, that's so cool. Oh, I love those. Okay. So that's what we were missing out on Hokuma's realization. But anyway, yeah. Check out the Project Moon channel in the Discord if you're not already. And okay, that's gonna do it for Discord now, I think. I'm missing anything here? Oh yeah, what was I saying? So like, I wonder if they've shown or like teased pretty much all the identities and egos that are gonna be at the game on launch, or if there's gonna be like a bunch that they haven't shown yet. It would be kind of exciting if there were new ones in it. But at the same time, right now I'm like so greedy for information. I just want to see them. But it will save some excitement if there are new ones when we're rolling. They have a lot more concept art from guests and the patrons there. What do you mean, like, of characters? Emma version. Yeah, I'll say buy the art book, people. Support Project Moon so that they can make more cool games. What? Wait, what? Why do they have LobCorp stuff here? Abnormality combat demonstration. Oh, I've like never watched any of these alphas. What is that? Oh shit, that's fucking Faust as a fish? There's a Hokma sprite. It looks so goofy. I'm so curious, but I have to restrain myself. Look at them? What do you mean look at them? Are there more? There aren't more. I'll just post that one. Okay, I want to see Hokma. Show me Hokma. We're talking about... Oh, you were talking about the video. Okay. Yeah, I'll go through the videos. I need to see fucking Faust as a fish. Show me it. I don't care about the combo demo. Dude, that's Warp Faust. Wait, okay, I might have to watch this whole thing. From the start. I'm gonna go so hard for Wolf Palace. Like, for me, that completely blows any other character out of the water. Okay, Oda, I'll check it out after this video. But she's not using her E.G.O. I'm gonna skip ahead. That was pretty cool. Dude, Heathcliff is pretty fucking cool too. You really don't want to use the E.G.O? I love that lightning spear. Ranged taser. Warp effects are so fucking cool. You and me both, Dice. God damn, that was pretty fucking sick too, though. I'm just praying that Warp is balanced better in this game. Because apparently you still need charge in order to use Rift Space. But I don't know how you gain charge. Like, I guess you have other skills that give you charge. Yeah, I can't read that. It looks like it says it's giving charge, though. Where's the Abno? Okay, this is actually a really long video. I just... Is that it? That's it. Holy shit. Okay, I need that. Oh my god. I need that. All of them in a line? That's a fucking mass attack, dude. Okay, it did 2 damage, but it was pretty cool to look at. Holy shit. Headless Ichthyosaur is the name? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm never gonna remember fucking Ichthyosaur. Okay, that was what I wanted to see. Is there anything else crazy? Any other E.G.Os getting used here? Dude, that's the build I want for my Faust. What's that? Dude, I want, like, fucking Warp Faust with Headless Ichthyosaur with E.G.O. There's also a video where there's a Dawn version. Oh yeah, we've seen the Dawn version. Hers is like a club though. Oh shit, this is song. Okay, we've seen that before too though. It's pretty cool though. That's like the default Ruina fourth batch play. Oh, this one's in English. Yeah, so she has Leap and Energy Cycle. And Dimensional Rift. There's an unused Rudalta Avno page art for Ruina? No way, so they thought about it? They gave my boy a chance? That means he's definitely making a comeback in Limbus. There is no way. Do you see the Backstreet's Watchdog E.G.O previous clip? Oh, what is that? Backstreet's Watchdog. Where do you see that? Did I just miss it? Santa Faust. Dude, I would fucking wail for Santa Faust. It's in one of the videos? I'll keep an eye out. That's Yi-Song again. Oh? Oh? Oh, this is in Japanese. In Japanese, it's just called Mizubukuro. It's literally just water sack. Like, does that mean anything else besides what I think it means? Here. Mizubukuro. Nope, it just means sack of water. Okay. So that's the name of the E.G.O. I can't get over it, dude. It looks so good. I don't see Heathcliff using any E.G.O. Maybe if I like scrub through it. No, nothing. What's that? Oh, that's just his fucking sick regular attack. Okay, so that's that one. Which one was that just now? That was this? Yeah. Okay. Wait, so do you know which one has Heathcliff in it, Yako? Combat systems, introductions and demonstration, gamma version. The fuck even? Oh, gamma version gamma. This one? Okay. What is that? Near the end. Okay. Oh, that's just fourth match flame. We know what that looks like. What is that? That's not fourth match flame. Or is it? Was that just fourth? Why does it look like that? Yeah, what the hell is that? What is that? It's like one frame. It's literally one frame. Heathcliff Wolf is new again. Okay. What is this? Like, what is that? Hello? What is that? And then it just disappears as soon as I let go. Okay, let me scrub through. See if there's anything else. Oh. Is that it? Holy shit, it's so purple. Holy shit, dude. What? Wait, he's hot. What the fuck? Oh my god, look at him. Dude. Heathcliff's crazy. That's called Backstreet's Watchdog? Oh, it is in English, isn't? Oh no, it's in Japanese. That's called like electrical pole. Is the name of the attack. Or I guess that's what the E.G.O is called. The E.G.O is called electrical pole. I guess he is holding. Oh, it is. It's yeah, alley dog. Alley guard dog. Or Backstreet's watchdog, I guess. And he just beats them with a fucking telephone pole. That's so cool. Okay, well damn. Well, if I end up building Heathcliff, I want that shit. He looks insane. Okay, love that. Was there anything else we hadn't seen? So here's the official promotion video. There's like a bunch of alpha and beta trailers. I like the one where he actually becomes the watchdog. Where does that happen? Everything's so hype, right? I cannot fucking wait. Check that Hokma. Oh, right, Hokma. Oh my god. He looks bad. He looks really bad. Oh, poor Hokma. Damn, they almost like really made a nasty Hokma. Yeah, I'm glad that we are not living in the alternate reality where that's what he looks like. Can't wait to go to District 23 and taste the... Oh, yo! Chef identities? That would be kind of cool too. Except maybe people wouldn't really like the idea of their favorite character preparing human meat. New 8 chefs. 12 chefs? The Limbus Company 12 chefs? Why is it like so dark? What's going on with the lighting in here? I don't know if that's better or not. No, it's not really an improvement. Weird. Okay, well. Wait, so we watched Gamma. We watched beta version, that one. So we haven't seen these 4, but do we need to? What is that? Okay, I need to see that shit. Is that fucking Rodion with fourth match flame? I can't talk. I got too excited. Holy shit. Where? Where is it? What is that? What is that? Wait, who is this? Oh. It is Headless Ichthys with Fluid Sac. Okay, that's how they translate it, as Fluid Sac. That's a pretty good translation. Better than mine, Water Sac. Bro, also, hold up. I just noticed she picked up the whole fucking abnormality. Wait, is this Dawn though? Because that looks different from Dawn's other one. But we've already seen Dawn use this and it looked totally different. Okay, so that was Fluid Set. No, because yeah, let me pull up the other one. Maybe it's the uncontrollable. It might be the corrupted version. No, because where is it? That's done doing there. Of course, it's like one of the most replayed parts. Yeah. So even the art is different here, though. Okay, it is probably the corrupted version because her face was covered in the last one. Yeah, you can't see her eyes, so it's probably the corrupted version. Wait, but what was her sanity at? Oh, and the art is the same. They're in stages of development too, maybe? Yeah, maybe. It could be that they just changed it in the development stage. But like, yeah, so you can see that here, the icon down there is the same icon as here. Like, so it's the same E.G.O. But here she just plays fucking baseball with it. And in this one, she like goes party time, goes to fucking town on the Ebony Queen. Go to the 640 second mark and you'll see Wolf Heathcliff. That poor Ebony Queen. You said 640? Oh. Oh, and that's corrupted Heathcliff? Holy shit. He is just a dog with telephone poles sticking out of him. That's pretty fucking cool. That's really fucking cool. So I should really just look for the mountains, right? Yeah, so here's... This is gonna be... Oh, this is Faust. With fluid stuff. Oh, but this is the corrupted fluid stuff. That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. You can see the weird Dawn Hair Ichthys version in the number 3 combat mechanics. Oh, did we see that earlier today and I just forgot about it? Well, there's Ishmael. Here, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, and she does still pick them up. So yeah, okay, that's just the, yeah, that's the corrupted version. Oh, and the cut-in is the same. So the cut-in is different. Right! It cuts to a different part of the art. So since we haven't seen the full art, it's hard to tell. But, yeah, so like for Ryoshu, so it cuts to a different part of the circle. So like if she's using the correct version, it shows her face here. But if she's using the corrupted version, it shows this face. And it's like stuff like that. Yeah, it cuts into the abno part of the art instead of the person. So I think that applies to all of them. So like, let me find a good example. Where's the Ebony Apple Queen? Her. So like if she uses her E.G.O correctly, it'll show Otis. But if she uses it wrong, it'll like cut in and zoom in on the apple. So I think that's why the cut-in is different. Yeah, but that confused me briefly. Now, which one were we watching? We already saw this one. We were looking at this, right? Dude, the corrupted Faust Ichthys one looks so cool, though. Alright, there's Heathcliff again. Teleport. Backstreet's Watchdog. Okay. Nice. And then this is just a skill check. That's Dawn picking up the entire Ebony Queen. It's another skill check. And there's Rodion. Alright, that's the prize. That's what we're here for. God damn, dude. That was so fucking cool. That was so cool. They killed it. Yeah, 4th Match Flame is like... They're insane. They're so cool. I want to watch that again. It looks so good. Okay. Now, are we missing anything? It looks so fucking good. Now, we were here. Yeah. No, I don't think there's really anything left, is there? We got Lob Corp. Wait, tell me what they're saying. Music. Oh, great. Thanks. Oh, wait, I don't want to see any fucking Ruina spoilers here. You don't think they would spoil Ruina, right? This was a very fun stream. Yeah, I think we might be nearing wrap-up time. I think this is the last time we're gonna get to do this before the game comes out anyway. You might have... Bro, you are kidding me! Wait, on the fucking home button here, they misspelled their own website's name. Limbus Compne. LimbusCompne.com? And no one caught this? No wonder they didn't hit 300k. Bro, no, you can't have the fucking incorrect link on your official website. Dude, okay. Well, I I think I've had enough. I think I've seen enough. I've seen everything I need to see. All right. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for us for today. This has been a very fun stream. Holy shit, it's also been almost 4 hours. It's Limbus Compne. Dude, I can't wait for Limbus Compne to come out in a week from now. Have you changed the schedule on Twitch? I have. I've updated it. So, temporary still, like I still haven't like set everything concrete. But for now, I will be streaming Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time each of those days. It should convert it to your local time zone if you check the schedule on Twitch. That is subject to change. What's going on, Sasha? Sorry, yeah, we're wrapping up right now. For Sunday's stream, because Limbus Compne will be coming out, I'll probably start the stream whenever the game goes live, and then we will just go from there, and we will be streaming Limbus Compne. But Wednesday and Thursday, I think what I'm going to do is try to finish Ruina if possible. So we're going to do a Ruina marathon, like I said earlier in the stream. On my own time, I will make some decks. Hopefully, they'll be good enough to get us through the game. But yeah, I'll be making those off stream before Wednesday, and then so Wednesday and Thursday I'll be streaming Library of Ruina. We will be praying that we can make it through that game, but we'll see, because there is a chance that we don't finish it in time. In which case, you know, whatever, I won't let that stop me. I'm still gonna play Limbus. Oh, if you're worried about spoilers, then that's totally fair, Oda. I won't hold it against anyone who is avoiding getting spoiled on the game. I do think Sunday's stream will probably focus mostly on re-rolling. Depending on how lucky we get, it'll be a long or pretty quick re-rolling time spent. Also, depending on the rates, I'll decide how greedy I want to be. So, like, we could re-roll for one character that I really want, like Warp Faust if she's even in the game at launch. Or we get really fucking greedy and we're like, let's re-roll until we get 5 characters out of 10 SSRs or something. So we will see. We'll set like a realistic goal, and then we'll probably be re-rolling for a couple hours, all things considered, because that is something I really enjoy about new gacha games. I love re-rolling at the beginning of games. But yeah, until then, it's gonna be Ruin Week. So look forward to it. Skip tutorial comes in so close. I was so fucking happy when I saw that. Yeah. So I'm very grateful to Project Moon for adding a skip tutorial button. Thank you so much. And yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. Everyone who chatted, lurked. If you're watching the VOD right now, I appreciate all you guys. Yeah, so I will go live again on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, check the schedule to see that in your local time zone. I'll also try to get some more VODs up. I'm through like half of the backlog right now, so we have like roughly 10 or 11 VODs that are still going to need to go up on the VOD channel. So check that out if you're interested. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and start to your week. And I will catch you on Wednesday. So thanks again for hanging out, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.